yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Coming to you live from Morocco, Marrakech to be precise, from the same hotel as the Super Eagles. W's in the chat, of course. Get me lit, of course. The Super Eagles have done us proud and been absolutely fantastic. Guys, I want to say a quick apologies for the delay in starting the live stream. As you can imagine, going to the match, first of all, if you see the traffic, like because of the traffic, I even missed like some of the first few minutes of the game, like terrible traffic. But going to the game, coming back, obviously getting back to the hotel. I even rode Okada back to the hotel so we could be back to see the Super Eagles players. So watch out for the vlog content when that comes out. Obviously, talking to all the important people in the tournament. I've met the Director General of Sports Commission. I met Brighton Samuel's father. Like, I've met a lot of important people today, and then I was starving. So I went to get something to eat. So apologies, guys. But W's in the chat. Super Eagles. Oh my God. Guys. We're gonna get into this one. I don't know if it's exaggeration or hyperbole for me to say, but was that the best Super Eagles performance we have seen in like maybe the last decade? Like when you think of quality of opposition, the moments, the amount of Algerian fans that were in the stadium and rooting for Algeria to win, just the way we surgically went to them. I mean, this is a team that not even gets one shot on target in the match. Like, I thought we were absolutely phenomenal, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I want to hear if guys think that's a hot take or if I'm overdoing. But I genuinely think that when you think of the occasion and quality of opponents, that might be one of our best matches in maybe 10 years. Or at least since maybe the Iceland World Cup win. I don't know. Am I exaggerating? Am I doing too much? Like, thanks for everybody for joining, by the way. I appreciate you guys for the patience. Shout out to the Sothorian. Oh my God. God will bless you. May your pockets never run dry. It says, Olu, thanks for your good work. Don't bother with the naysayers. They're foreign throws. Nigeria, they carry last. Let's go. Thank you so much. Honestly, God bless you. That means a lot. Honestly, I feel like there's been so much positivity today anyway. And look at how we've been talking about the team. But I genuinely think that, guys, that was one of them. That was up there. Today's the kind of match that we will not forget in Super Eagles history. I'll be honest. Guys, by the way, my tickets were in the Algeria section. Those guys are so losers. If you see anybody, someone puts banana comment on my Instagram, they think they can make me, black man, proud Nigerian man, feel racism from them. They must be joking. They don't know what they are dealing with. Guys, they're such so losers. First of all, these guys were sitting down in our seats in the Algeria section. We told them, look, this is not our problem. Get out of our chairs. Then all of a sudden, every time they complain about the referee decision, but the referee was excellent. He was given the right free kicks. When he needed to let the game flow, he let the game flow. He gave yellow cards when he should have given yellows. I thought the Ndidi one was a bit harsh on the normally one, but I think overall he officiated amazingly. They now started carrying money out of their pockets. I was like, do you realize your country has not taken a shot on target? Do you realize in the whole match you had 3 shots and they were all useless? Like, we absolutely comprehensively destroyed Algeria. Like, anybody, even Nigerians, anybody that may have worries about Nigeria's current pedigree. I know we want to lament about how we did not make the World Cup if they scored this good. I'm telling you, the answer is still that pitch in Oyo and facilities. I'm telling you, and NFF. But when you look at how well we played today, the way we surgically cut through the Algerians like a hot knife through butter, I thought, wow. Like, I was so proud. You guys know me. You can imagine my mouth. Even though we're surrounded by Algerians, I was talking my shit. Like, I was loud. I was proud. I'm sure they were annoyed, but they're speaking French and Arabic. Waiting concern me. I didn't even listen. Okpe and I had a wonderful time. Super Eagles, thank you so much for making us joy and making us so, so proud. We are so proud of you. That was an exceptional performance from the boys. And honestly, like, wow. Wow. Super Eagles. I no go let you down. Why are you so worried? Like, let's get into it anyway. We know these post-game live shows are all about you, the listeners, and the community. I want to get your thoughts on the game and how you're feeling. But very quickly, I will do a quick review of the game and how we dispatched the Algerians. So for anyone who did not watch the game, or if you're joining this podcast for the first time, by the way, shout out to Football Fans Tribe. They had me on their channel to do an interview, which was really, really amazing and just fantastic. Like, they're great guys, man. Shout out Tokes for all the work he does. I didn't even know he knew me like that. That was fantastic. So, guys, because of all you guys watching, these guys watch us. Henry, Man United Henry, he spent like 5 minutes praising me and carrying me up. And I was like, whoa, Henry, I love you. I didn't know you watch my stuff. And he was just like so lovely. Like, it was brilliant to see. And honestly, there are not many feelings in life that I can say are better than the feeling of when Nigeria have won an important football match. All of us here, we know we already love football now. So we know how that goes. But my word, what a performance. And by the way, on the Algerians, Okpe and I, we now showed them also we brought out notes from our pockets to hold it. That was so funny, man. So we were just laughing and we were so excited, man. That's Super Eagles, man. Oh, God. I'm so happy, man. Guys, we played so well. Like, we balled out of control. Like, it was amazing. Anyway, it's all about the fans. So let me not waste too much time and let's get cracking on shout out to you, Aaron, always supporting. I appreciate you for the super chat as well. God bless you. May your cup never run dry. You're blessed. Up Super Eagles and up Nigeria always. Also, before I get into it, one thing I must say, guys, whisper it quietly. The rest of Africa is afraid. Even Morocco, with all this home advantage, yes, they dispatch Cameroon like that, but the way we beat Algeria, nah, Eric Chalet, nah, manager you be. And he kept to his word. He said no pictures until after the game, but we saw him in the restaurant downstairs, and I've got some pictures with Monsieur Shell and my brother. My brother got a picture with friend Didi, and I didn't, so I was a bit annoyed about that one, but Eddie, you know, you win some, you lose some. But it was lovely to see the boys and welcome them after scoring as well. So just amazing work. By the way, Fans Tribe just asked to collaborate on the post that they posted for me. So let me quickly just do it. Fans Tribe, big name. Oh. Big name. Oh, okay, guys. So the Super Eagles of Nigeria destroyed Fennes Foxes, Abi Desert Foxes, what do they even call Nigeria's national team? By 2-0. Victor Osimhen scored the first goal of the match in the 47th minute. At halftime, it was 0-0, by the way. But immediately as the second half started, there's a kind of relentless energy Nigeria had, and Victor Osimhen put us in the lead straight away for the 7th minute. We all saw the goal. By the way, look at Bruno Yemechi turning to Taiwo. That was another exceptional performance by him, and what a cross. We'll get into all the players. You saw the Iwobi pre-assist as well. We'll get into it, you know. And then 10 minutes after, we saw yet another pre-assist from Alex Iwobi. What a line-breaking pass to Victor Osimhen, who showed literally like a captain's performance because he took down band after Didi had to go off and squared the ball for Akko Adams, who had the composure and the presence of mind to tweak the ball and slot into the net. If anybody watched my pre-game show, the pre-game live, remember I told you I saw Akko Adams yesterday in the hotel. And I said to him, Akko, I know you got something for us. And he said, oh, by God's grace. But did you see the finish? Did you see the composure? Oh, my God. And Okpe and I, we just went crazy. We were surrounded by all these Algerians. We didn't care. We're shouting, we're screaming. I'm sure they were so mad. If there was football on Monday, we would try to, God knows what. But Akko Adams made it 2-0, and the game was done. Yes, Akko Adams also hit the post in the 80th minute, you know, after great work by Osimhen yet again. And Nigeria ended up in the game 2-0. What a performance by Nigeria once again, and yet another clean sheet, 2 on the bounce. You can even argue that even though we beat Mozambique 4-0, this 2-0 against Algeria, in my opinion, has been our best performance of the tournament and our most impressive by far. Like, guys, we were amazing. So let's get into it. By the way, guys, I've made the decision. I'm not going back to London. I have to go to Rabat. It does not make sense. Like, I've tried to think, yes, it's going to cost money, this one, but I can't justify leaving. after the quarterfinal, just before we play Morocco in Morocco. Like, I can't do that. Watching our team, like, do you know how joyful I feel and the possibility of us being able to, like, you know, do something interesting against the Moroccans on home soil in their own house? So guys, don't worry, I'm not going back to London. I have to stay an extra week, and by God's grace, we're gonna see if friend Didi lift that trophy. But anyway, let's get into it. Just before I do, shout out to Bespoke NTI. Thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you. May your cup never run dry. Like, honestly, it means the world right now. Even in my personal life, I'm trying to figure out my next move career wise, or if I go full time with this, or so everything helps. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody. If you're watching this for the first time, I'm Oluoke, Nigeria Football Weekly. Please like this video, please share, please subscribe. We bring you content about the Super Eagles always, and we cover their club football performances on a weekly basis. In fact, twice a week. So what were the stats of the match against Algeria? Guys, full-on domination. Nigeria, we had 13 shots to the Algerians 3. We had 5 shots on target to the Algerians 0. They created no big chances. We created 5 big chances. So that even shows you that we could have easily beaten them 5-0. Shout out to the Super Eagles media officer, Promise. What a man. He's been so lovely to my brother and I. And I was even joking that, to be honest, we could have won 5-0. That's how dominant of a performance this was. This Algeria that they said are better than us in ranking, that they said we played Mozambique. I was looking at for all these francophone YouTube channels. They were saying, who have Nigeria played? Guys, to suspect we have chopped as Nigeria is crazy. Big nation like us. Anyway, thank God we did what we did to them today. And let Morocco underrate us, we'll see. So we missed 3 big chances, obviously. But in general, brilliant performance from the team. Expected goals, we had an XG of 2.92. So that means we really should have won this game 3-0. That's how dominant we were in this game. Fouls committed, 15. We committed less fouls to the Algerians, even though possession was not as differentiated. We have 58% possession to 42. But my God, what we did with our possession was fantastic. We literally limited the Algerians to 0.13 XG. That's how poor they were. Also, we didn't even stray offside that often. And we had 4 corners. Remember, the starting lineup was exactly as we predicted. We saw Stein Bali in goal. Calvin Bassey and Shemi Ajayi continued as a centre-back pairing. Bruno Yemechi started with Brett Sai. Samuel starting as right back. We saw our golden trio start again. Onyeka with Ndidi and Alex Iwobi. And then Lukman started in the hole, and then Ako and Victor Osimhen continued up top. So no surprise there. We saw some interesting substitutions, which was not surprising either. Igbo came on. Fisayo FDB Mashuda came on. Bozi Simon came on. Rafael Yedika came on. Chidozie Awaziem also came on. I mean, the way things are going these days, you never know. Maybe a Super Eagles player might be watching this live stream from this same hotel that we all know. So if any of you are watching it, God bless you. May you be blessed forever for the way you have brought joy to 200+ million people. Oh my God, the endorphins and the dopamine, I can't even explain. And we must go out tonight to celebrate. After this, I'm going to go and celebrate. I must. It's very, very important. Major events from the game, by the way. We saw Shemi Ajayi have a header go over the bar in the first few minutes. Then Adams made a defense splitting pass to Osimhen, but his cross was blocked for a corner. So we're already showing signs of life from early on in the game. Osimhen had a header go over the bar. Of course, Lukman had a shot then saved by Lucas Zidane. Osimhen was then played in, but we saw Nuri make a brilliant block before he could shoot. And then Bassi had an attempt that just went under Zidane, but it was saved right on the line, almost fully in. In fact, my phone popped up with the notification of Nigeria scoring, and that's how close it was to being a goal. VAR checked it, of course, but didn't give it. We then saw Adams have a one-on-one, but he shot over the bar. You probably say that that's one of the slight drawbacks of the game. Akko Adams could have easily had a hat-trick in this game when you consider the fact that he hit the bar in the second half as well. But one thing I love about Nigeria, and something that has improved under Eric Shaw over the recent tournament, is we've seen moments when Nigeria have strong first halves and then dwindle in the second half, especially against like Congo and Gabon, for example. But in this tournament, we've bowled everybody for 75 minutes at least. And then now we've even learned from that, because Mozambique and Algeria were now balling teams out for the whole 90 minutes plus. Because it was a quarterfinal, of course, I was still nervous at 83 minutes. I don't know why. Maybe because we're surrounded by Algerians. I don't know. But you must say that we're now seeing a mentality with the team whereby even when things go wrong or they're not able to press on their advantage in the first half, they're able to maintain their composure and go again. I think that is very, 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 very important, And we saw this again because after the first half, we know that Algeria had no shots. Nigeria had, I think, 5 shots in the first half, and we had not scored. We could have easily lost our heads and be like, wow, Omo, we're not taking our chances. Oh. Then we start, doubting ourselves or doing certain things like that we should not be doing. So it's an interesting one. So immediately just before halftime, Onyemechi had a free kick which was saved by Lucas Zidane. It was not really like the greatest free kick, but at least he had it on target. Our players then regrouped for halftime. Fantastic. Honestly, for us to have played that well with the amount of Algerians in that stadium, there's so many Algerians and so many Moroccans, man. Like, honestly, you can tell we're really in North Africa, AFCON. But the boys just dusted themselves off, came back out for the second half. And what did we see? Immediately, should I call him Tai or should I call him Roberto Carlos? First of all, Alex Iwobi yet again, defense, the link between defense and attack, receives the ball, lays it quickly straight to Bruno Yemechi. What does Bruno Yemechi do? He puts in an absolutely fantastic cross. Guys, is it just me or Bruno Yemechi? He's always been a good fullback. But have you seen the improvements in his crossing? Oh my God. Get me lit. He can cross a ball spectacularly well. Remember, we'll get to it second half, but imagine he played such a fantastic first-time cross straight to Ijaya Olusosu's head. And all of you that were saying, hey, we don't need to see man, nobody's bigger than the coach. Nobody's better than the team. I hope you see what big star players do. The hardest thing to do in football is put the ball in the back of net. Osimhen rose like a real eagle, the king of the air. What a perfect header. The timing, the leap, the jump, contact with the ball, even the precision to head it straight back down as Lucas Zidane was trying to jump up. I thought that was incredible from Victor Osimhen. Like, just brilliant, And all of a sudden, it's 1-0. Nigeria, we're feeling good. We're feeling confident. Honestly, my brother and I celebrated so loudly that we fell off our seats because everybody was sitting down on the seats. And obviously, we're surrounded by Algerians everywhere. So they're looking so annoyed. And we're just like, well, this football joy, we can't explain and control ourselves. And I'm not those kind of people that will say behind enemy lines, you should keep quiet. This is not Premier League football. Like, Algeria is not your country. Like, anybody's allowed to sit on his seats. If you bought tickets and you flooded the street tickets, that's not our problem, So that was an interesting thing to see and observe. But immediately after that goal, what then happened? Onyemechi then crossed the ball yet again. Perfect cross again. Same trajectory. Osimhen headed the ball, but this time Lucas Zidane made a decent save, But there was a world where that could have easily been yet another goal for the Super Eagles. So that would have made it 2-0. But I love the mentality of the team. Not even up to 10 minutes later, maybe 5 minutes later, what happened? Did you see Alex Iwobi's defense splitting pass, guys? Did you see his pass? Line breaking through the lines with incision. Look at Osimhen's take of the ball. All of you will tell me that Osimhen does not put the team first. Oh, Osimhen is selfish. This one. Do you see what he did in that game, guys? The composure. He could have easily tried to beat the defender and taken a shot. He would have been well within his rights. But he realized Akko was in a better position. Shifted his body fantastically and just passed it for Akko Adams. And then look at the composure of Akko, Jerome Adams, Akko Adams. God will bless you, man. God will bless you, Akko. If you see this video, God will bless you, man. In fact, I love you, man. I'm going to come to Seville to watch one of your games. The presence of mind in a split second to decide, I need to round the goalkeeper up. I'd say we don't see enough goalkeepers being rounded anymore for some reason. But fantastic. He just took the ball fantastically well. Rounded Lucas Zidane and passed the ball into the net. And look at the celebrations. All of you busybody that say, look, man, do you see the love? You see the togetherness? Does that team look at a team that's not together? I know what I've been seeing in this hotel myself. So, guys, what a fantastic game. All of a sudden, it's 2-0. And the best thing I loved about the Super Eagles is, even being 2-0 up, there's no point where I thought Algeria could get into the game. We did not let them have anything. You know, immediately after that, I thought Ndidi was pretty unlucky to have been given a yellow card. That's my one grip with the ref. Like, why are you giving someone a yellow card if you can see he's coming off because he's injured? Like, what was that all about? You know? So that was very annoying to see from the from the ref. But apart from that, I thought he was pretty good, to be honest, really, really good there. Anyway, Ndidi was taken off after picking up a knock. And this now means that Wilfred Ndidi is suspended for the semi-final. So that's the one bloat of the game, I would say, You still want your captain playing these games. But do you see the way Rafael Yedika replaced him? Press resistance, Rafael. Honestly, he was brilliant. He was amazing. He made me so happy. So immediately after that, Onyedika and Simon came off on Ndidi and Onyeka. By the 75th minute, Algeria had not gotten a single shot. This is how dominant we were in this game. Honestly, watching the game, I was having endorphins, but at the same time, I was still scared because it's still a quarterfinal, And then all of a sudden, Akwa Adams had a header go wide from a cross. Algeria then had their first shot and it was way off target. I think it was Bonija, one of those players, just blasted the ball. You could tell that. What did I say in the preview about Algeria snatching their chances? This time they didn't have any chance to create. So of course they were going to snatch at the little chances that they created. That was just always going to be the name of the game, And then what did we see? Akwa Adams then had another chance to double his lead. This time he planted his header straight on the bar, which was a bit unlucky because he was fantastic, Very unlucky. No worries, Akko. We go again. You were fantastic. You were brilliant. Keep up the amazing work, honestly. And then we saw some more players get to touch the pitch. Steinabali was given a yellow card for time wasting. I thought that was a bit unfair, to be honest, but also I liked Nabali's tactics. I thought Nigeria, we executed a fantastic tactical plan in this game. This was a masterclass on how to win a knockout game. Honestly, I thought it was that amazing. I thought it was that brilliant from us. Like, unbelievable stuff from the boys, And then we saw Akwa Adams and Lukman come off for Fisayo Delibashu and Awaziem, FDB Mashuda. Shout out to FDB for being kind enough to talk to us in the hotel. That was brilliant. Igor Ogbodan came in for Osai Samuel in injury time. We know that Osai was dealing with a bit of cramp. We'll get to Osai Samuel, man. Wow. The players were then fighting after a foul on Moses Simon towards the end of the game. And you could see that the Algerians were losing their heads. The one thing I must say, Algerians, like I said about someone putting racist comments in our YouTube or our Instagram, Algeria are very sore losers, man. Their team was absolutely shit, and they stunk up the place. In fact, I'll even argue they're a disgrace to an AFCON quarterfinal. And rather than them looking themselves in the eyes and realizing how they could improve, they tried to turn it into fights when they're already going home. Whether you fight or not, it was not going to save you. You are still going home. So get out of here. Thank you. I thought that was really, really disgraceful from the Algerian team. Even what I said about the fans deciding that they're going to bring out notes and be flagging that the ref was in Nigeria's favor. Why are your players fouling all the time? Why are your players trying to get cheap fouls? This is not South America. So I thought that was really, really disgraceful. And then, of course, Simon picked up a yellow card. Full-time whistle was blown after, I think, 6 minutes was played, but they played up to 8 minutes. I was recording, so you've seen the vlogs. I was doing my best to be like, why is this ref taking his time now? Get rid of this stuff. Let's move on, So that was quite interesting to see. But immediately after the game, what then happened? The Moroccans started to fight again. I mean, the Algerians, sorry. I'm not sure exactly who started it or what. Maybe it came across more clearly on TV. But I was just thinking to myself, you Algerians, you little, let me just put XXXXX. Like, this is disgraceful. Like, such losers. They're trying to fight our team. We saw a melee with the bench, players going up and down. And I was just like, why are you such bad losers? Why? You did not have a single shot on target. It's not as if it was a tense game that you dominated parts of the game and maybe you lost on penalties that you can be feeling hard done by. You got absolutely outclassed, tactically, mentally, physically. Every aspect of football, we beat the living daylights out of the Algerians. And honestly, what a proud moment. Honestly, I had to soak it in. Guys, maybe this is the beginning of coming to all the AFCONs. Because what do you mean now? I've been to 3 AFCON games in my life. One when I was 7 years old in 2000, and we won the game. And then the second one was against Mozambique in Fez on Monday. We won the game 4-0. And then today, we beat Algeria 2-0. So, you know what? Maybe this is the life God chose for me, and we must bring you this content. And by God's grace, we'll be able to run up the channel and get to a place where it's self-sustainable, so we can keep bringing you this content. Because honestly, this is my passion. This is why I enjoy doing the most, like talking football with everybody, especially Super Eagles of Nigeria. I've told people I'm an Arsenal fan, but I know love Arsenal reach Super Eagles, man. This is it. What a feeling at the end of the full-time whistle to know that we've absolutely outclassed the Algerians. No matter the arguments, it was lovely to see the team go and clap the fans, and that was brilliant to see. And honestly, seeing all the other Nigerians who were in the stadium, if any of you are watching this, because I was plugging the channel to all of them, shout out to you guys and welcome aboard. And that was it. Full-time whistle. Nigeria, we now head to Rabat to play in that amazing world-class stadium on Wednesday for the first time in this AFCON. So massively looking forward to it. Like I said, I was supposed to go back to London tomorrow, but honestly, I cannot leave this country while Nigeria is still in the tournament and I'm about to play the host. I think that would be slightly negligent despite the cost. So I will be finding my way to Rabat probably tomorrow or maybe on Monday, and then we'll see from there. So let me do my overall thoughts before we get player ratings and then get everybody on to give their thoughts. 1 second. Okay. Anyway, so overall thoughts. By the way, guys, let me know in the comments. I'm not here reading the comments because I want to get through the whole chat. But let me just quickly shout out Omo 2786. God bless you. Thank you for the super chat. May your cup never run dry. Shout out from Dublin, Ireland. Hey, shout out to the Irish. Here's to hoping after we beat Morocco, they just hand over those final tickets. God willing, I'll join you in Rabat. Amen. See you in Rabat. And if you come, make sure you let me know and hit me up. Look, now we full ground here now. And it's really exciting to see. Wow. Like I said, my overall thoughts. Does anybody think I'm exaggerating when I say that's one of our best performances ever as a national team? Let the OGs in the comments let me know in case I'm just being too young and naive. But I thought, wow. Like, we absolutely schooled these guys in terms of performance. Like, it was the best Super Eagles performance I've seen in a long time, especially when you look at the level of the opposition. So first of all, I thought everybody on the pitch, all 11 players who started and all 5 players who came on were excellent. Eric Shell, we're going to cut some for you specially, I promise. But we must say that as far as displays go, if you hear all the rubbish we be hearing about Super Eagles, but have they played any decent opponents? Oh, this is Algeria. We made them look so basic. Like, look at the teams going to the World Cup that were thrashing. Tunisia, Algeria. If I'm FIFA 7, I'll find a backdoor way to sneak Nigeria because honestly, maybe it's an exaggeration. We know we're definitely one of the 4 best teams in Africa, at least, even if it's by AFCON and performance and on paper. But you have to admit that we've been the best team in the tournament so far. I think that's very clear. We've now scored how many goals? 14 goals. Conceded 4, kept 2 clean sheets in our back-to-back games in the knockout stages. And we're seeing a kind of discipline that's fantastic from the team. This is now the 2nd straight game that we've limited our opponents to no shots on target in a knockout game. That is exceptional by any standard. Also, we are racking up the goals and being clinical. I think everybody should be proud of themselves. The coaching staff, the doctors. We met some of the doctors here. It was just an absolutely A1 performance from the team. And obviously, it was beautiful for us to run back to the hotel so we could welcome them when they're coming in. We told them to make sure they play music. So they played that walele. And honestly, like, Super Eagles, big nation. Don't let anybody ever gaslight you that we know big. We're the biggest. And that was brilliant to see. I thought everybody played so well. And we really showed good team unity. And this is why I said for the last few days, you Nigerians that like to overblow something 0 to 100. Oh, look, man, Osimhen. Oh, disrespectful to the badge. Look at all those Oseni Rufai cool. Then you don't even get me started on those dimwits that were saying, while we join our support for Super Eagles because they're asking for their bonus. How silly do you feel now? Yes, I'm sure whoever they are, they know themselves. Just be talking, saying rubbish. Back team, look at the joy we all feel. Look at the pride we all feel right now. It's hard to, it's almost intangible to even express, And of course, the Moroccans were happy for us that we won. So, but we'll come and face them, man. Morocco, if you like, underrate us at your peril. I know what my eyes have seen on TV, and while I've been here for these last 2 games, we are absolutely cooking. Yeah, again, like I said, with the defensive solidity as well, I love that so much. For them not even had a shot until the 75th minute, it showed that we were tactically, physically, and mentally excellent. I love the way we silenced the crowd. Like I told you guys, when we first got to the game, the Algerians were screaming now, "Ooh, viva Algeria!" If you see how silent the place was in the last 20 minutes, don't worry, I'm gonna see it in the vlogs. I thought it was absolutely fantastic to see, and just a brilliant, brilliant performance by the boys in all aspects that you can call something brilliant, you know. So that was really, really amazing. You know, we have now scored 14 goals in 5 games at AFCON, which means we have broken our record for the most goals at an AFCON, which was 12 goals in the AFCON in 2000, which was ironically the first one I ever watched and the first time I got to see the Super Eagles with my eyes. So just record breaking. You have to just say we're playing like a record breaking team. You know, first time we've won 5 games in a row at AFCON ever, by the way. All in 90 minutes. So no extra time, no penalties. And none of those games can you say that we were lucky to win. We're beating everybody black and blue. Now the team is confident, and the Morocco game should be a fun one to watch. Regardless of what happens, it looks like Nigeria will definitely medal. We've never ever finished fourth in an Africa Cup of Nations before, you know, so we would like to get a medal. But as I've said countless times, guys, we have 16 medals, we have 8 bronzes, 5 silvers, and 3 golds. The bronze is enough, the silver is enough. It's time for us to touch that gold, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm hoping that that will be the case when we get in when we play Morocco. I love the freedom the boys are playing with. I think when you play the host Morocco, you have to admit that will probably be our toughest test. You know, Morocco played very well against Cameroon. We've seen them struggle a little bit against Tanzania and Mali. Even Comoros, if they had a good striker, it could have been a different situation. But I have to say that the way the Moroccans stepped up to dispatch Cameroon yesterday and made them look really silly or useless was a bit like what we did to Algeria, but we were a bit more impressive. So that'll be our toughest game of the tournament. But hey, who doesn't love the opportunity to be a party pooper? Like Morocco are trying to win their first trophy in 50 years. Literally, they're sick to their stomach. They want it so much. They've invested all these facilities. Morocco is fine, though. It's like half Europe, half Africa. They have good roads. They have some things that are European, but then they drive like Lagos. Everybody's a little cuckoo here. Like, it's quite interesting. Everybody's trying to swindle you. The taxi driver wants to charge you more. So it's quite interesting to see the way they move. So Nigeria, can you imagine if after all these investments, like I said, the whole country really was invested in watching that their quarterfinal yesterday. Imagine the opportunity to be the party poopers. Oh my God, I would love it so much. So we're looking forward to it. Morocco, thanks for the hospitality, but we don't need your hospitality anymore right now. And we are excited for the way our boys have played. Quickly, player ratings. Steino Abali, he didn't have to make a save in the game. But I thought he was very assured when he needed to catch a ball or claim a ball from crosses or any passing that came towards his area. I also noticed something personally watching him live. The NFF media officer already told me that you should realize how good Stanley Nwabali's distribution is. Guys, in person, Stanley Nwabali's distribution is like Ederson. Like, do you know that he can throw the ball with his arm straight to Osimhen? And every time he wanted to find Osimhen with the diagonal balls, he was able to hit him with accurate precision. It was unbelievable to watch. So Nwabali, for not making any mistakes and doing all the right things at the right time, don't worry about the ref giving you an unnecessary yellow. I thought that was ridiculous. The good news is after the quarterfinal now, all yellow cards are wiped out unless you have a suspension that you have to face in the semifinal. So technically, unless you get a red card in the semifinal, all our players should be fine for the final by God's grace against Senegal or Egypt. We have to talk about the Egyptians, by the way. Wow, wow, wow. Where did that come from? You know? So normally I give you a solid 7/10 just because you didn't have too much to do, but you were solid and assured. Shemi Ajayi, I'll give you a 7/10 as well. By the way, Shemi Ajayi's ball distribution today, I have to hold my hands up. I always say Shemi Ajayi on the ground is not the best. But hey, when new evidence is provided in front of you, you hold your hands up and you say, forgive me, mate. You, my friend, were excellent. 7.5. Let me say 7.5. This game. And every goal he had to maneuver, he was fantastic. The Algerian attackers were literally useless against our players. You know, so big shams. Calvin Bassey. Calvin Bassey. Guys, where do we start with Calvin Bassey, man? Where do we start with this brother? Where do we start with this brother? Absolute colossus of a defender. Like literally a warrior on the pitch. Even his ability to drive the ball up the pitch when he needs to influence attacking moves, his calmness at the back, interceptions, clearances, tackles, composure on the ball. Every time the Algerians tried to get like a funny foul or anything like that, it did not face Bassi. I thought he won almost all his aerial duels. It'll be interesting to see what his aerial duel percentage was, but I thought Calvin Bassi was absolutely excellent in this match, and we have to give him an 8/10. The only reason why I'm not giving these defenders any 9 or 10 is because we didn't have to do that much defending, Now, I have to praise somebody specially, but before I get to him, these are fullbacks. Bruno Onyemachi, or Onyemechi. Somebody will help me change my correct pronunciation. Where did this remontada come from, my brother? You see how competition helps players play their best? Guys, Bruno Onyemachi is playing like a Champions League footballer, which he is for Olympiacos. But the way he's playing, you cannot tell me this guy cannot play in the Premier League from what we have seen. Since Zedu lost that shirt against Tunisia after the Tanzania game and Bruno came in against Tunisia, Bruno said, before you will get these jets back, you go work hard. He was absolutely unbelievable. Bruno Onyemachi, look at it was, forget even the attacking work, his defensive actions when he had to be there, tackles, interceptions, his pace, physicality. I don't remember the Algerian winger once getting behind him. One time. Every time he had to face off, was it Amora that was his direct competition? They played Maza and Amora as the attackers. No wonder them two, they were confused. Them, not them two, but you can tell the Algerians were confused. They know what they're doing against Nigeria. But Bruno Onyemachi was absolutely fantastic. That's the whole point. I just think he was brilliant and showed why he's the incumbent of the left back spots. Then don't get me started, especially on his set piece delivery and his crossing ability right now. I did not see it in Onyemachi to this level, but my God, has he stepped up in a way that I never expected. He is absolutely brilliant at it. It is so amazing to watch. Look at the assist for Victor Osimhen. Mind you, it's Bruno that apparently they said led to the disagreement in Osimhen and Lookman, that people have dissected the last 5 days. Instead of able to look and smell the coffee, that we have one of our best teams ever. I tell you on paper that our team is amazing. But look at this Eric Shell ball we're playing, guys. This thing is sexy and beautiful to watch. It's not like Genoro that will just be winning, and will be complaining. Or Pesero ball that will take us to the final based on defensive. This is a team that is playing ball. And we're still keeping clean sheets and restricting our opponents to no shots on target in the last 2 games. Onyemachi, for his delivery, I have to give him a 9/10. I thought Bruno Onyemachi was excellent. Excellent in this match. Now, don't even get me started on his other counterpart at the other end of the flank. Bright Osai Samuel. Oh my God, get me lit. I mentioned in the pre-live show, I met Bright Osai Samuel and Fisal Deribashi in this hotel. I spoke to Bright Osai Samuel yesterday, telling about our AFCON heritage, how we always make semifinals, and that we've made 15 out of, what was the stat I said? Is it 16 out of 19 AFCON semifinals that we've played in? I believe this next one will be our 16th shot. And he was like, oh, your stats, Do you know that whatever Osai did there between yesterday and today, first of all, he's already been playing well this tournament, so don't get me wrong. But I thought Bright Osai Samuel in another world could have been man of the match today. He was that unbelievable. He locked up his opponents with such alacrity all times. Chaibio, Amurao, anytime they tried to get past him, he won all his duels. Every tackle, every interception, was still able to bomb up and down the flank. The amount of the flank, the amount of energy he had and he showed in this game, his passing was excellent. Every time, everything Osai Samuel had to do, that winger was trying to bait him as well into a mistake. Osai Samuel always made the right decision. When he had to clear the ball, he cleared the ball. When he had to put the ball out for a corner, he put the ball out for a corner. When he had to put the ball out for a throw-in, he put the ball for a throw-in. I thought this was Bright Osai Samuel's best performance in a Super Eagles jersey, for sure. He was absolutely incredible. or like I've been hearing all this French. In Kriab, he was fantastic. But sorry, Samuel, I give you a 9.5 over 10. Honestly, you were that good. And honestly, when you were coming off, we had to clap you too, man, because wow, chop elbow, more grease to your elbow, my brother. I will see you against Morocco. Whether it's Saibari or Diaz or wherever they play, Nigeria, big name, I'm telling you. So I thought Osai Sama was absolutely incredible. Francoyeka was very, very good in this game again. Look, this our three-man midfield is really something to savor and enjoy. I thought we absolutely won the midfield battle. We dominated the midfield. That was very, very easy to see. You know, Francoyeka had a very good, solid game. Nothing too spectacular in terms of like extra points or extra performance that will make me give him like 8 or 9. But I thought it was a very solid 7/10, and he did his job very well. Franco Yeka is one of those players that if you judge him by his club career, you will not realize his value to the national team. Franco Yeka is an absolutely brilliant player, and I thought he played well today again. Captain Wilfred Didi. We'll also give Didi a 7/10. And Didi was very good in terms of his defensive actions in this game and making sure that we were solid and also giving the ball to Iwobi when he needed to give it to Iwobi. The only slight blunt on Ndidi is the fact that he got a yellow card. Someone was telling me that the reason he got the yellow card is that he did not go out at the place where the referee told him to go out from. But honestly, I don't think referees. The whole point of yellow cards in football is not to give somebody a yellow card because they are injured and they take an extra 5-10 seconds while they are injured. You now give me a yellow, which means he now has to miss a semi-final as Super Eagles captain. I don't like that. I thought that was very naive of the ref and just making himself center of attention. But it's okay. So for Ndidi, we give you a solid 7/10. Can you imagine if Ndidi wins AFCON in his first tournament as captain? I'm like, we're cooking. Oh. We're cooking some serious couscous and jollof, man. I'm telling you. We look fantastic. Now, oh my God, Alexander Chukwuka Iwobi. Oh my God, absolute cinema. You guys know that meme where it goes, absolute cinema. Alex Iwobi, this quarterback talk. Shout out to IoT. I love that phrase so much. Alex Iwobi is already in the team of tournament, in my opinion. Alex Iwobi in his 95th Super Eagles cap showed exactly why he has 95 caps for Nigeria, with at least over 90% starting. Alex Iwobi was absolutely brilliant. He was the link between the defense and the attack, and everything he needed to do, I thought he did exceptionally well. Yes, 1 or 2 of his passes might have been intercepted, but because he was making line-breaking passes. I saw his stats from Live Score that Iwobi has 47 line-breaking passes at AFCON, which is more than double of any other teammate, or is it any other player at the tournament? 47 in 5 games. I'm pretty good at maths. That's an average of over 9 per match. Do you know how insane that is? Over 9 line-breaking passes per match. King of the pre-assist. Look at the games against Mozambique. Yet again, pre-assist from Iwobi. Now, today, don't get me started. Look at him. He's the one that passed the ball to Bruno to cross that ball to Osimhen's head. Yet again, Iwobi is dictating the play in a fantastic way. I've said people call him Pelo, Xavi, Iniesta, Bobo. Alex Iwobi is playing with a kind of freedom and joy and confidence that we want to see from one of our star players. I always tell you guys, you people see my videos, people know me, I'm an Iwobi lover on this channel. I always say the apologies must be as loud as the disrespect on Alexander Iwobi's name. And I mean that. Yet, look at that second goal we scored. The line-breaking pass was so fantastic. He cut out 2 Algerian players, put it straight into Osimhen's stride. Osimhen was able to take the ball and lay it off to Ako, who did the rest of the magic. But Alex Iwobi, my God, I caught soap for you, man. Ah, wow. I've been watching Arabic TV. You know, they say, Yallah. Yeah. Alex Iwobi. Wow, we are proud of you. I have to give Alex Iwobi 9/10. Guys, remember, this is one of the best performances we have seen from our national team ever. At least in the last 10 years. If I don't want to over-exaggerate, at least in the last, since the Iceland game in the World Cup, in my opinion, at least, to beat a team that's your level like this. This is like when Okocha was helping us beat Cameroon in 2004 AFCON. You know, that kind of level of performance. Or our 1994 debut in the World Cup against Greece. We played ball, or was it Bulgaria? We played ball. So everybody has to get high ratings because that's how fantastic they were. Honestly, they made us so proud They gave us so much joy. It was amazing to witness and to watch, honestly. Now, to my front three, the three of life. Oh my God. Look, Eric Shell has played this 4-3-1-2 as Mali coach, but he's never had this kind of tools at his disposal before. When it's Sinayoko, Kamara Dumbia, that you're putting in your front three, it's not the same as when you're putting Lukman, Osime, and Ako. Ako Adams, fourth Super Eagles goal in 10 appearances, two AFCON goals, making himself undroppable already. I like players that take the opportunity. I like players that take the opportunity. And like I told everybody, if anyone's just joining this later, I told you I ran into Akko Adams and Ejuke in the hotel yesterday. And I said, Akko, man, I know you got something for me, man. Akko said, by God's grace. He was so lovely, so nice to us. Took his time to speak to us. I told him about the channel. I told him that I've gone to Naples. I want to come watch him in Seville. He was just lovely, eloquent, and a lovely man, and we thank God that everything seems fine with his mother. And I'm so glad that Akko kept his promise. What a fantastic finish. Yes, there are moments where he hit the post, and obviously he missed the one-on-one in the first half. So you can argue that he could have scored more, but he did the most important thing in a football match. Scored a goal. And it was the clincher to silence the team, silence the match. I thought the composure he showed for that finish as well was exemplary. And we must continue to talk about it as long as we can. Like, guys, that's a goal that every Nigerian remember for a long, long time. It was that good, that exceptional. Honestly, it was brilliant. So fantastic to see. Akko Adams, I'm going to give you a 9 over 10. 9 over 10. For the misses, why I not give you 10, but I thought you were fantastic. Also, he's pressing. When you watch the Super Eagles live, guys, it's like we suffocate our opponents under this Eric Shell system. The Algerians did not have any time on the ball. The amount of times they misplaced passes or we intercepted the ball from them, it was honestly mind-boggling. The Algerian fans around us were losing their minds out of frustration. I'm telling you, they were losing their minds. Like, we could see it. And me, as a true provocateur, I was now laughing. Even though I couldn't understand French or Arabic, but loud voice now. We were absolutely brilliant, guys. So, Akko, thank you for your pressing work, for your tenacity, for your goal. You get a 9 over 10. I thought Ademola Lookman was also pretty good in this game. Probably the first game of the tournament where Ade did not get a goal or an assist when he played. But make no mistake about his contribution to the team in terms of moving play, receiving the ball from Iwobi, driving the ball, being a nuisance for the Algerian defense, and also just making the right decisions in terms of when to pass to Akko Adams or Osime. And I thought he was really, really good, So just because he did not get any goal or assist, I'll say Lookman was a 7 over 10. But like I said, this whole team was fantastic. Also, it's fantastic to see Lookman at the hotel. Like I said, Lookman is the only footballer we've known in our lives. We knew him when he was young. Maybe we haven't seen him since he was 10 years old, So I'm hoping I'll have some time to talk to him properly and just catch up because, wow, what do you mean someone we used to see play in the cages in Peckham is now third all-time goal scorer for Nigeria in AFCON tournaments? Just like that, So fantastic to see. And then I have to do special praise for my star player, Victor Osimhen. All of you that were saying nonsense, overreacting, saying the wrong words here or there, you will all pay black in blood, I'm telling you, because you do not disrespect your star striker. You do not do that. It is not right. It is not right. It is not right. I'm telling you, we must stop doing this thing. Charles Anazudo, Rufai Oseni, I'm sure they must look so silly now with eggs on their faces. I'm telling you. So anyway, what was I? Victor Osimhen. What can I say about the man? Star player for a reason. African footballer of the year back before for a reason. Number 1 player in Super Eagles importance list for a reason. This is what you call a dominant Super Eagles display from your best player. No matter what we can say about how we performed better and it's a team game, ultimately it was 0-0 until the 47th minute for a reason. And we needed our players to take our chances. The hardest thing in football is scoring a goal. And oh my God, cometh the moment, cometh the hour. Victor Osimhen rose like an eagle. And the way he scored that goal and headed the ball into the net. Honestly, the joy. Like I said, my brother and I literally fell off our chairs. That's how excited we were for it. I'm telling you, crazy. And apart from that, do you see the way he was pressing? Do you see the way he was hunting out? Even in the 90th minute, I saw Osimhen pressing. Once he took the captain's armband from Ndidi, there's somebody will not tell me he's not captain material. He's not a role model. Is you that role model now? Star player, you are telling me he's not a role model. Brilliant, brilliant performance. Look at presence of mind to take the ball from Iwobi for the second goal. And then the composure to lay the ball off to Akko Adams and be unselfish in the right moments, putting the team first. But you guys, because he's not Wardzu, you say he does not put the team first and he's selfish. God is watching all of you, man. Nigerians, stop with the over emotion. Channel the emotion positively. Spent all week bashing your star player. Now, star player has brought you joy. Now, some of you eggs on your face. God is watching you. Victor Osimhen, another 9 over 10 performance. You are absolutely sensational. And God bless you for all you do for the Super Eagles. Of course, he was also named man of the match. Do you see the aerial duels? Do you see how it was an outlet for Nigeria? Hold up play. Aroko Dare, I hope you are watching. Every element of Osimhen's game today was fantastic. He was brilliant. Yes, he could have even scored another one. Mind you, he could have scored another one. That header look as Zidane made. Even the Akko Adams miss that hit the post. It's Osimhen that crossed that ball. It's Osimhen that crossed that ball. It's Osimhen that crossed that ball. So, in fact, 9.5, not 39. Victor Osimhen, we are so proud of you. And Morocco, if you like. Some Moroccan guy asked me in the lift that how am I feeling about the game. I said, one team has Victor Osimhen and one team does not. I mean the Morocco game on Wednesday, and I'll just leave it at that. So, star player, we're very, very proud of you. I thought all our subs were excellent when they came on as well. Oyedika, press resistant Oyedika. Do you see why the Didi left the pitch? I don't even think there was one moment where we thought, oh my God, we've seen a drop-off in our performance. Onyedika's ability to be press resistant and also play the right pass and also intercept, tackle, and clear when he needs to is sensational. It must be said. In fact, it's the reason why I'm not really over panicking about this Ndidi suspension on Wednesday. Because it means we're going to see Onyedika and Oyeka play. And he will be. And almost the way 3 of them played when Ndidi had to come off. Hey, wow, it was fantastic. So Onyedika, even though you didn't play the whole game, I have to give you at least a 7.5 out of 10. I thought you were fantastic when you came on. Moses Simon was also good as an outlet for us. You know, the amount of times that he was able to beat the Algerian fullbacks, especially in the final 10 minutes of the game, just to alleviate pressure from our Super Eagles, I thought was fantastic. So Simon gets a 7 over 10. Awaziem did not play too much for me to give him a rating. But Awaziem, Dele Bashiru, and Igor Ugbo all did not look out of place when they came on, you know. But I don't think it's fair to necessarily give them a rating considering how long they played, you know. Eric Shelley, we have to give the coach 10 over 10. He's really that guy. It has to be said. This guy said no pictures until after the match. I said, this guy sounds a bit harsh. But look at us now. Look at us now. Look at us now. He implemented his 4-3-1-2. He has us firing on all cylinders. We look like one of the best pressing teams in Africa. We're definitely the best goal-scoring team in Africa right now. Verdi Broco, most goals scored in an AFCON, and we have 2 more games to play. You know, look at our defense now. We're complaining about the way we're losing concentration after 75 minutes. But look at us now, keeping clean sheets. Not even allowing our opponents get 1 shot on target. This is Algeria, that they're telling us we're one of the most impressive teams in the tournament alongside us. We made them look absolutely bang average. That's the honest truth. And we have to say it's all down to, yes, he needs the talent on the pitch. The players are important. But we have to give the coach his credits for all the work he's done. And as a man of his word, he took picture with us after. So shout out to Eric Shell. See, Morocco, underrate us, but we're coming. But Eric Shell, you get a 10 over 10 for your performance. So that's it in terms of the review of the game against Algeria. Of course, we're going to now get the people to come and give their thoughts. I want to listen. I want to just sit down and just be admiring before I go and rock off. So we're going to give this another, let's just say 30 to 40 minutes. But we know me, I like to ramble, so it may be longer. But we did for you. Today is all about Super Eagles of Nigeria. Live from Marrakech, as I said, we're in the same hotel as Super Eagles, the Savoy Le Grand. Thank you, God, for divine timing. Guys, I've met Director General of National Sports Commission. I met Bright Samuel's dad. We've met so many people. And we did not even plan to be in this hotel. I've met so many lovely people. And that's why I'm even like thinking, whatever happens, we'll figure out this ticket thing. Shout out to OJB Sports as well. One of my bonds that I respect highly. I wasn't able to see Smith Lai yet, but I'm hoping I can see him eventually. Shout out to the Football Fans Tribe gang. Honestly, like that was fantastic to do and to be on, and to see them. And even just watching the way they do the reviews after the games. Like it's a lot of work. Shout out to the entire team, man. Henry. Oh, the way you praise me today, I'm like, make my head swell. Henry, my United Henry watches the show. Well, he picked me up for like 5 minutes and was like, bro, you analyze football really well. I was like, little Olu, but bro, you should as the chairman. Oh, it was really fantastic to see. Even Godfrey, my fellow Gunnar, I told him that this is Arsenal Nigerian fans here. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a great time. Shout out to Danny as well. It was great to watch him record in real time and see his passion for Chelsea. Shout out to Miracle as well. He was amazing to me, and he said he watches the channel as well. I think he even replied to one of our Instagram comments on Fans Tribe page. So if you've not seen it, we did an interview with Fans Tribe, 7 minutes. So shout out to the guys over there and Tokes especially, man. What a man you are! The amount of work it takes, guys. I know these things seem simple, but the amount of work and effort and energy you have to put into creating content, and then doing it for club and country. And Tokes stands there interviewing everybody, thinking of the right questions to ask, knowing how to keep the flow of the interview going. It is an absolutely amazing skill. And honestly, you should get his flowers and shout out to him all day. So let me go through the comments quickly and then I'll put the link in for everybody to join in. So like I said, only thing is if you want to join, please put your camera on preferably and wear a shirt. So looking forward to everybody. John Andrea, shout out to you always, man. He says, Olu, we don't make the Algerians start to drag referee. Bro, so losers, man. I know I've been talking for almost an hour, so some of these comments are from an hour ago before I spoke about them, but I will still go through everything. FM Singh, shout out to you always, man. This is the best match I have seen us play in 15 years. Okay, I wasn't exaggerating, you see. Me, I even said, what did I say, 10 years? But guys, we look so good. We look so good. This is why sometimes don't judge games just by the scoreline. Because the way we had them in the penitentiary, I'm telling you. I totally agree with that one. Also, like you said, John Andrea, that was never a pen. It hit Ajayi's thigh before it hit his hand. And I don't like when people try to get these like cheap pens. Like, what we doing here, man? Like, what we doing? I love this comment from Dami. He said that is called completely finished. That's what we did to demo. That is exactly what we did. Gospel in AI, thanks for joining always. Gospel in AI says, Up Super Eagles. Shout out to you always, every time. Aaron, trust you. Always great to see you. LV, shout out to you, LV. Alpha, semifinals way. I'm going to Rabat. We must. We shall. Honestly, very, very excited. Very, 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 very excited. Over FM6, we're humble. We're very humble, but I appreciate it so much. Honestly, like everybody's been so lovely. And honestly, the amount of love and just even building relationships here has been amazing to see. Adekule, I don't really know. Honestly, like officially, tickets are sold out for our semi-final and the final. That's the honest truth. But what I've learned while being here in Morocco is when there's a will, there's a way. If you know what I'm saying. Because I even saw that the stewards were allowing people to enter the stadium that did not have tickets. Oh man, allowed one guy use my tickets behind me, and I was thinking, why not serious? Because I'm not in the mood to be annoyed. So we move up. John, we're moving up slowly. We remain very humble, but it feels very great to get the validation from you guys, in particular the community, and then of course to know that your peers in this space who also love the Super Eagles, I love talking about Super Eagles, are watching is an amazing feeling. And I must say, I felt very, very humbled and energized to keep going. So that was brilliant to see. So shout out to everybody. Sydney, you called it as well. You said we're going to beat this guy as well. So we've really, really done that. So shout out to you for that. I want to say a big, big shout out to do I surface this? To Hawk Kits 360 degrees. Thank you so much for your super chat. I will highlight it again on the show. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Prof says Nigeria is about to repeat performance of Tunisia in '94. but this is an absolute banger of performance from our team. This is the best performance in the tournament by far. I totally agree. Spot on, my friend. Like, honestly, Akos supposed to get hat trick, like you said. I agree, but you know, we move and we keep it moving. Sydney said, like I said, fullbacks on the game, we would take them out. If Akko had scored, it would have been over by first half. You're right. We were so good. I love this comment praising Eric Shell. He really is the man, especially in North Africa, man. We've been balling out of control. We look fantastic, guys. Honestly, it's so good to see. Honestly, Osimhen he's one of the best strikers in the world. That one is for sure. And like I told you, talisman, not talisman. Shout out to you, David Awoshika, for always supporting and for being a member. I foresaw the Fans Tribe collab and it happened. Get me lit. Honestly, fantastic to be on with the boys. You know, Prof said, fun fact, this is the first time that Nigeria has won 5. Okay, this was before I mentioned that. So fantastic to see, guys. Guys, I'm going to Rabat too. I'm going to Rabat. We must go. We must go. Brights. He was unbelievable. Elias, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. John Andrea, is that based on like the way you performed the AFCON? So we'll be in the top 30 world rankings. I like that. I always say we're a top 20 nation, to be honest with you. So let's keep moving. And we know that because of the World Cup, we're going to drop down in wherever our rankings are because we're not going to play 3 to 7 games like other countries will get to do, or 3 to 8 games, you know. So it's good. Let's be running up our world rankings now. And by God's grace, where we beat Morocco, who are, I think, they're 11th in the world, according to the rankings, we'll move up even more. So that's unbelievable and lovely to hear. The disrespect on Nigeria, the disrespect on our names, because we know it's our World Cup. I'm glad that everybody is now with their tail between their legs and understand that this is a big nation. Honestly, my brother, I cannot wait for that Morocco-Nigeria game. Can you imagine the stadium? I don't care if they overwhelm us. We will overwhelm them on the pitch like we did today, man. Wow, I can't wait. Honestly, shout out to everybody, man. David, you're right too. I don't even deny it. I like to have a good time. Yeah, I do. Especially when I'm on holiday. Absolutely. What do we work hard for? You know, we was balance it out. Sorry to all my guys who are waiting to speak. I promise I'm getting you all on. I just want to quickly go through these comments. Bright Osai Samuel, beyond the first page. Thanks for always joining, bro. He said, Bright, you will ask God for a cup of water and he will build you a water factory. Amen. I love Nigerians. We have a way with words, man. That is such a brilliant statement. I swear. Nah, honestly, he was unbelievable. Babatunde Fagbamiye says, I stumbled on your live show during the World Cup qualifiers, but since then I've enjoyed your analysis. Please keep it up. Thank you so much. It means the world. I met a few uncles as well downstairs who said they watched the channel. Like, honestly, very humbled. There was even this uncle. I can't believe I didn't get his number. Eric Shell knows him personally. Like, Eric Shell came to come and shake his hand and his whole family. And he said he watches the show. We saw him at the game. Remember when we're coming out? We saw him. He was fantastic. And uncle, if you're watching this or you see this, God bless you and thank you for all the support. It was unbelievable. I agree with his comments. Bespoke. It will be his best midfielder in AFCON. That's for sure. Like, honestly, I'm sure this was when I was talking about Oyemechi. RP. Honestly, Oyemechi was fantastic. Lord, Nigerians are harsh, but to be honest, the way they were even talking Greece on us, I can call say he exposed that Nepo baby goalie. I mean, to be fair, a goalkeeper that plays in the second division in Spain should not be getting as much press as he is, but we know that his surname is important. But I like how we fired them. They said Lucas Zidane has not considered the goal at AFCON. We said, my friend, come over there. He's even lucky it was not 5-0. We move. Exactly, Bespoke. Osimhen could have scored that goal. So, guys, please continue to back our star players. Mozambique no explain well. Lord, I like these comments. But Mozambique no explain well, give Algeria. Lord. Shout out to you, Stephen Robert, for always joining. Stephen Roberts. Great job and excellent analysis. John Andrea said super chats are coming. Honestly, people are happy. Look, Super Eagles, man, get me lit, man. The people are happy, man. Like, honestly, thanks for all the support. If you're one of the 300 people watching now, please, if you don't like the video, please like the video. You can still support for free. You don't have to give me money if you don't want to. Don't worry. You know, you can still like, you can still share, you can still subscribe. If you want to be generous, I will not say no. Please, it helps us to continue this channel because a lot of things are expensive. Look at me now saying I'll stay in Morocco for an extra 1 week. I don't want to think about how much accommodation that will be, but look, Super Eagles will make it all worth it in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Aaron said, I think Ndidi was carded before. It did not walk straight out, but around. The ref might not see. Yeah, that's what I said anyway. So interesting. Hamza, God bless you. I'm sure I already shouted you. God bless you. May your cup never run dry. Great analysis as always. That is very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Um, Lord John, let's just say it was not a nice word I was gonna say, you know. David always commenting, I appreciate you. Paulo for don't go lie, those Algerian players, but in this one exception, God will allow Gola to teach people simple respect. Look, one thing I'll say is watching the way the Moroccans have played, it will definitely be more of a 50-50 game. I'd expect Morocco to at least try to attack. But like I said, one team has Victor Osimhen, the other doesn't. One team has Lookman, the other doesn't. Brahim Diaz has been playing exceptionally out of his skin. You know, but when you look at some of the goals they've scored, even that one with his body the other day, yesterday, I'm not sure Nigeria will concede that kind of goal, you know, with the strength that we're now being shown in our defense. We can no longer say we're Johnny Bravo. Now we're strong everywhere. We're like Ben, Big Ben in Fantastic Four. Strong up top, strong in the head, strong bottom, strong everywhere, you know. So amazing. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. All this one is long talk. This is a country that have not won AFCON in 50 years. You can't beat Morocco because you are playing against referee. Don't worry. You see how with Algeria, we beat them so well that they could not even say anything about the referee, even though they are such sore losers and XXXs, you know. Like, that's exactly what we need to do against the Moroccans as well. Abi, positive vibes. They gave everything. They were fantastic. Fantastic. I love this comment. Irene said, I've been following Algeria media on YouTube. They're really saying we made them look really bad like kids. Guys, it was a master class of a performance, guys. It was a master class of a performance. Master class, honestly. We've been the best team by a mile at this tournament, guys. Like Bespoke said, like Adekule said, honestly, we've been wow. Osasu, thanks for always commenting and joining. Nigeria was wow. Honestly, guys, can you imagine the feeling? Before I left my hotel this morning, I was overwhelmed with emotion at just being able to watch the Super Eagles. I almost shed tears. And look how they now delivered. Oh my God. And that's the guy that was saying that nonsense. Don't mind him. Whatever his name is, Amazon. You watch him, he will now go and come online tomorrow and say, this is not what I meant. Cho, wrong way. Me too, I know I talk too much, but I don't try and abuse. I say lift people up, be positive. This is your national team. Whether now or not, that one our story. You respect people if they respect you. Osimhen, you disrespected Osimhen the way he was talking about Osimhen. And we cannot just give people respect in Nigeria just because they're older. That man does not deserve respect for the way he spoke about the national team. He does not. And also Rufai Osheni, the way he spoke about Osimhen, with the language used, he does not deserve respect for that. So look, me, I respect the elders. I love elders. In fact, the amount of Egmons I've met this holiday and giving their respect. But you must treat people like human beings. You cannot abuse your star players and treat them like shit. And they now complain. And you're now doing the same thing that you're trying to complain that they're doing. It's not right now. So, this World Cup, let's see, Sha. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's fully done. But look, let's win AFCON first, whole body, then we'll see. Mo Grills, thank you so much for this comment. I enjoyed your cameo, Football Fans Tribe. Yeah, the regular community on the Nigeria Football Weekly. Let me know what you think about the interview. You know, it's really good to be on there and rep us well. Let's put it that way. But like I said, shout out to the Fans Tribe guys, man. They are amazing. Like, honestly, they are fantastic. Low hockey 360 degrees says the Nigerian hawkers and Veslers will bring their stalling force to organize this moralized, and let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's hope for positivity. To be honest, even as a man, I'm in a good mood today. You know, I like this comment from Taiwo. Nobody does that every week in the PSL. Honestly, he was unbelievable. But this is the duality of Nigerians. Look at Taiwo Kunade saying nobody does that every week in the PSL. They're not spiritual, then come back and said he only started throwing like that today. So who is right? Let's say we're somewhere in the middle with Navali's distribution there. I'll leave it at that, guys. Hawkeye 360. I'm looking at Nigeria Senegal final. That's what I would have initially thought, but I won't lie to you. The way Egypt beat Ivory Coast today, AFCON heritage is real low. And Egypt AFCON heritage, big pass Senegal. No. Same way Nigeria, our heritage bet pass, big pass Nigeria. See how we beat them. You know, obviously heritage no work for Cameroon, but I'm not so sure. I think the Egypt Senegal game will be a very interesting one as well. Okay, these are comments when I was doing my ratings. Yeah, I'll upgrade Basi to 9. Did I give Basi 9? I think I gave him 8. But no, I have to say he's probably 9. Forgive me on that one. I love the Bruno love, man. Obasi. He deserved it. He was exceptional, 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 exceptional. Toby says he will be my homie. He was fantastic. Osai, we caught soap for you. Honestly, 11 over 10. Osai said, but I give him 11 over 10. I thought he was that amazing. I like this comment so much. Who do you leave the remaining one for, bro? They are all 10 over 10 today. Honestly, today's game was a master class. Guys, we were fantastic, man. We were fantastic. And Didi is no well. Okpa, when you took picture with Didi, did he act like he was limping?
I didn't see him limping.
Okay, you didn't see him limping.
No. Not particular.
So maybe it was just a knock, guys. Maybe it was just a knock. I think he will end up. Well, we know he won't play on Wednesday because he's suspended anyway. But whatever happens, Didi should be fit to play in the final. And by God's grace, lift that trophy. That would be amazing. I love when the OGs comment and give me this kind of game too. There have been fantastic performances before. Of course, they've been. We beat this Algeria 3-0, I'm sure. But I just mean like the way we nullified them and made them look so basic. It was real belt to pom-pom. I like these comments by Obasi. You're right. They were all mentally ready today. Hawkeye says, thank God law. Did that ball cross the line or not? Apparently, it didn't cross the whole line fully, Sha. That's why the VAR denied it. But we moved. We were fantastic. I think the referee was good today, to be fair. Like, apart from the one or two mistakes here or there. But he was good. He was good. Alexander the Great, Iwobinho deserves everything, man. David says Eric Shelley came out fly like Burna Boy City Boy. Guys, you know how funny it is like being in the same hotel as Super Eagles. Shout out to Suave. He works for Nike. We follow each other. He had us on his Instagram. He actually works for Nike and he's one of the guys that's tasked with dripping out the Super Eagles, bringing the custom stuff we need. I saw him when I met him this morning. If you go and check my Instagram highlights, stories, when we met him, he was delivering that jacket to Eric Shell, that drip jacket that we saw on TV with the Nike sign and the NFF badge. Like, Nike did not come to play and Nigeria did not come to play. So what a match made in heaven, man. And by God's grace, just like the 96 version, we're going to live and make history with this team in 2026, which is what, 30 years later. So honestly, Eric Shaw came out fly, man. Went to the dog pits. He said, went into the dog pit second half and came out as wage war to Voodoo Black. Obi's definition of football, I agree, man. It will be amazing. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be done. Guys, this Iwobi captain stuff does not want to be captain. It's part of the leadership group, but he did an interview with the Fulham social media team ahead of AFCON, where he basically just insinuated he does not want to be captain. And if you notice, certain players, they lead more by their play. Iwobi is a lot more quiet than we realize. It's not necessarily someone that will come up and speak up, but he lets his football do the talking. So I think he's in the leadership group for sure. But I don't think there will ever be a world where Alex Iwobi will be Super Eagles captain. But of course, he's on his way to becoming one of our greatest Super Eagles ever. He's on his way to becoming our most capped Super Eagle player ever. And by God's grace, he will finally get his hands on a gold AFCON medal after getting a bronze and a silver in the past. So we shall see. People say it was Akko that passed to Bruno. No, I rewatched the highlights too. It will be you. I rewatched it just for you guys. Those are the kind of things I say behind the scenes that people are not aware of. Sometimes you have to rewatch things just to make sure you have your facts right. Okay, Toby said it's the Bulgaria match. Yeah, that 3-0. That Ekini was shaking the net. I was 1 year old, so I could not watch it. But Fems said, shout out to you, Fems. The boys are fantastic, all of them. Looking forward to Wednesday. Love how Eric Shell is playing Iwobi and Lookman. Honestly, look at the platforming, guys. Look at the platforming. I love this comment so much, John Andrea. Amen. Lookman Adams Osimhen is the second coming of Messi, Suarez, and Neymar. I even saw a good acronym for our players. AOL. Do you guys remember in like the early 2000s, for those of us of a certain age, where there was that internet company, AOL.com? I think they were almost like MSN. I think they're an American company. So that's our acronym for MSN. Which is funny because MSN Messenger was from that time as well. So AOL, Adams, Osimhen, Lookman. We move. Let's keep it going. Does anyone know why the Super Eagles team is special? I mean, there's so many reasons. First of all, good coaching, talented players. I always tell you, this is the most talented crop of Super Eagles players we've had since the golden generation of the 90s. I'm telling you. Then all of a sudden, you couple that with playing on great facilities, great training pitches, good hotels, which, I mean, we have good hotel in Nigeria. Let me not use the hotel one. But facilities, pitches, the way they're able to train, having everything they need at their disposal without any issues. All these factors matter. The Super Eagles are also based in Fez. Fez is a more quiet city in Morocco, so there's less distractions over there. I haven't heard the footballers are going to go back to Fez tomorrow because that's our main base. Then of course we'll fly to Rabat on probably Tuesday ahead of the Wednesday semi-final. So that'll be interesting to see. So there are a few factors there, and we'll see why it's doing. I wonder, Vonte BBDA says, I wonder how you were feeling when Osimhen scored that first goal, bro. I've already said it 3 times on this live. My brother and I, surrounded by Algerians, you see in the vlog, we fell off our seats. We fell. Like, we literally could not contain our joy. If I was an Algerian, I'd be so angry and I'm trying to slap myself. But they know fits. We were buzzing. Like, the way he leaped, we just saw him hit because we were on the other side. So we saw the 2 goals being scored. We were closer to the... We were at the side where Algeria was attacking in the second half and where we attacked in the first half. But we could still see the post. And we just saw Osimhen head the ball. And I knew it went straight into the net. Like, honestly, like, explosion of joy. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, honestly, it was a brilliant feeling. Not Spiritual said, Akko Adams reflects a special Nigerian spirit. 22 Igalo builder. Was Igalo number 22 for us at any point? But Akko Adams, what a player, man. What a player. Okay, let me get the guys to come on now. I know some of the guys have been waiting for a while. Why is the Nigerian coaching struggle to bring out the best in an array of talents? I didn't want to dissect this question right now. Let's just be happy that Eric Shell has found a formation that works well for us and is platforming the players. Remember in the pre-live show earlier today, I also said that there's a calmness that the team have. They're showing a certain level of comfort and no fear, which I won't lie, I was pretty struck by how calm they are. Like, this is a team that know their importance to the national team and they're aware of how good they are and they acted like it. Honestly, I was very, very impressed. I always said, like I said in the Fans Drive interview, when the Super Eagles get to sit down and lock in for a tournament, because they're all based in the same place, they're all able to talk to each other, we see this kind of performance from Super Eagles always. So long may it continue, and honestly, chop knuckle for everybody, man. That was fantastic. What did Handsome Devil say? The way Nigeria choked out Algeria was exactly how Mali on that... it was Eric Shell's Mali that beat us 2-0. Yeah, right. That's a good comparison, actually. Thanks for that reminder. You're right. I like these comments by Odogu Emiri. Whenever Lookman is on the ball, I just feel like we're about to score. Yes. Alfred, honestly, let's just free the Ndidi yellow card. Like, Onyedika will do a job. It's all good. I'm still very confident. Honestly, like, the guy was very frustrated, man. Clearly frustrated, this guy. And they will now be abusing their players. Like, it's not nice, It's not nice. With Bassi, I think it would be a good idea if anyone wants to be a Super Eagles defender. They should start from the Italian league. That's why North Africans defend well. I don't understand. I think it would be a good idea if anyone wants to be a Super Eagles defender. They should start from the... But Bassi is not playing the Italian league and he's a fantastic defender and I'll predict. Same with Benjamin Frederick. Yes, honestly, now I don't know if someone we can pick up, but that one is hell bent on playing for the Italian team. So I beg, we know they beg anybody. Look how good we are. Mr. Daniel, I greet you, my guy. It's one of the uncles I met over here, man. Fantastic. God bless you, sir. Really lovely to meet you. Don't worry about the Moroccans. Guys, don't worry. Bask in the joy today. Bask in the joy. Worry about Morocco from tomorrow. We'll drop preview episode probably Monday. So everybody can use hold body to Wednesday. Thanks, Daniel, for seeing me on Fans Tribe. Yes, indeed, we were live. I appreciate you all. I have missed the backflip celebration. I like that. Shout out to everybody. Thank you so much, Irene, for the lovely words. You said you truly speak well. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to my mom and dad for the impact they had in that. Someone said I should link the Fans Tribe video. That is a great point. Let me link it for you guys. They actually had myself and my twin brother on which was pretty cool. And honestly, I didn't know they watched us like that, man. Like, so yeah. Shout out to you guys. Without you guys, we're nothing, you know? So I guess we'll start moving like we should and carrying ourselves like a bigger channel, which you guys are making us, you know. So that means covering all the other AFCONs, making sure that we're going to tournaments. I'd love to come back in March to cover the women's AFCON because, you know, that will also affect World Cup qualifying, you know. So just being there for the important things that matter for our national team or Nigeria in general, you know, I think is now an obligation. I think that's even part, to be honest, it's because of you guys. I really pushed myself to say I must stay in Morocco because if I'm trying to cover Nigeria and do the previews and reviews, yes, a lot of times I can do it from London. But if the Super Eagles are in a tournament and I'm here and I have an opportunity to be with them in the same hotel, you know, and I've seen the kind of doors it's opened or people have been able to meet, like I think it will be absolutely amazing. Or it will be amazing for me to stay, and I think it will be the wrong move for me to go back to London, especially because a flight from Morocco to London is not exactly like £500 or you know. So we'll see how it is. Guys, I've linked the Fans Tribe video, so you should see that there. Shout out to you, Les De La Cruz, all the way from Jersey. Love your content and love the way we played. Real golden era. Almost called so for the team. We played ball. Guys, yeah, let me double check this Ndidi suspension. I'm pretty sure he's suspended. He got a yellow against Mozambique and he got a yellow card today. So that tells me he's suspended. But let me just triple check. Yeah, Wilfred Ndidi is suspended for the semifinals against Morocco. Yes, because he picked up one against Mozambique and one today against Algeria. He's the only player within the four remaining teams, which are Senegal, Egypt, Morocco, and Nigeria, of course, who's going to be suspended for any of the teams. Any of the other people that were going to be suspended, their teams have gone out. The Algerians, Haj Musa and Noho Tolu of Cameroon, and also Yves Bissouma of Mali. I mean, what a shocking tournament he had, it must be said. Law, Abby, Nigeria, don't get carried away. Oh. Can anyone tell Eric Shell to lose our defense a little? Too boring for Nabali. Law. Nabali is not suspended. He's not suspended. Nabali will play. Nabali will play. Sunday morning here, off to church to thank God. Shout out to you, Sydney. I'm guessing you are in Australia. Shout out to you, Mireille Amrani Garcia. Hi, everyone. I just joined this live. First of all, congratulations for the win. I wasn't surprised. We know Nigeria is a very good team. And as a Moroccan, let me say I'm a little bit afraid. Shout out to you, Morocco. Shout out to you for the hospitality. Honestly, Moroccans have been very friendly. They've been taking pictures with us and they've wanted us to beat Algeria. And I think, look, if there's any team that can beat Morocco on home soil with the way we're playing, it's definitely us, you know. But we give our respect to Morocco. I think they'll also be the toughest team we'll face so far in the tournament. So let's see and we keep it moving. Forgive me, everybody, for the delay and get you guys on. We're going to give everybody 3 minutes each so that everybody can talk. I've got 4 people on. I know we had about 6 or 7 before. Forgive me, guys. Where is David? David, come back. Oh. I want to hear your thoughts. So shout out to you, Mireille. And may the best team win. But of course, on this channel, we're all about Super Eagles. So we look forward to slaying your country. Chelsea, amen. Get me lit. Of course, we are in the semifinals. Why do I feel the ref gave Ndidi and Nabali yellow cards for the next match against Morocco? Nabali's not suspended, but I know what you mean. Like I said, those yellow cards could have been avoided. They're not necessary. They're not what yellow cards were designed for. And Didi goes off the pitch in the wrong play. Whoa, it delays game by 5 seconds. Give me a yellow card. Just to make yourself center of attention. I don't like it, you know. Shout out to you, Arinde. Thank you so much for being a new subscriber. God bless you. If you reach this stage, before we start talking to the people, if you've not yet liked, please like the video. Please share. Please subscribe. And of course, we're not opposed to super chats over here. God bless you, especially with this additional expense that we'll have from staying an extra week. So it is what it is. Jackson Jazz, God bless you always. Well done, Olu. Today's game was beautiful. Absolutely. Honestly, I felt so proud of the team. DK Olisa says the teamwork was superb. Absolutely. It was fantastic. Niger, bro, what's good, bro? Shout out to you, my bro. What's good? What's good is the Super Eagles are very good. I'll tell you that. Odogu says the Algerians put 3 players on Iwobi in the first half. And yet, obviously, he had more space in the second half, but Iwobi, what a player. In fact, that's the reason why I don't mind Oyedika playing against semifinal. Have you seen how press resistant Oyedika is? Oh, my God. He makes me so excited, honestly. Jackson said, Algeria see the difference. It is clear like 7 up. I like that. Nigerians, we have a way with words, man. We have a way with words that I love so much. We have a way with words, man. No, guys, I will get a ticket. I will definitely go to the match. No, that one is sure. Like, I'm sure I will find a way to that game. You know, I know I missed the watch alongs as well, guys. The watch alongs for the group stage were amazing. But how often do we get the chance to watch the Super Eagles? Don't worry, we'll bring the watch alongs back for the March AFCON qualifiers once we start again. And of course, remember our bi-weekly shows when we're covering our players in their club careers. But I love that we can do these post-game live shows from Marrakech as well, and hopefully Rabat. It's just fantastic to do, and we move. Okay, Jackson, shout out to you again, and God bless you for the super chat. Jackson, God will bless you, man. Member, subscriber, shower up, commenter. I appreciate it so much. God bless you. And really, really nice to be on Football Fans Tribe. Thank you so much. As Steven said, please like, share, and subscribe. God bless you all. Irene said, yeah, you killed it on Fans Tribe, and I really love the way you move around with your twin brother. You two as a gem. Yeah, that's my dog, man. We don't have any other siblings, so we must love ourselves. Oluwan Okpe, Taiwo and Kennedy. So I'm also a Taiwo, I'm so glad my brother and I have been able to come to Morocco together. Because of work, he'll probably have to go back to London tomorrow, and I'll be here by myself. But hey, there's enough people I've met, and Super Eagles get me lit. We move and we move. Shout out to you, Xcode. First time watching your show. Saw you on IoT show. I love your analysis. God bless you so much. We do it all for the Super Eagles. There's enough space for all of us, and we love our country. We love football, and we're here to bring you this content because we all deserve this space and this community to speak about our beloved passion. So thank you so much, and I appreciate you. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, but really, really appreciate you as well, and thank you for joining. Shout out to my Australians, man, always. Thank you so much for the super chat. May your cup never run dry. Oh my God, I remember Australian dollar. I used to be part of that bank. What was that? Commonwealth Bank with the yellow sign. Shout out to you guys, man. Your dedication over there. I know now it's like 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. there, but you guys try, man. Shout out to you, Gerald, and I really, really appreciate it. God bless you. Thanks, guys, for the comments on Fans Tribe. It really warms my heart. Law. Someone says speak English fairly. Law. I can speak Pidgin, but it's not really my style. I don't speak Pidgin all the time. You guys know on this channel, I drop it in here and there, But I like speak Pidgin too as well. And I love the Fans Tribe guys so much. Honestly, like they are fantastic. I love them so much. Henry, oh my God, wow. That was brilliant. That's true. We get another Mani Salah face-off. Watch out for the preview of Nigeria, Morocco, and of course, we'll also touch on the Egypt versus Senegal game. Also, because of you guys, Sports TV keep inviting me to talk about the Super Eagles. So I just want to say a big, big thank you to all of you guys. I love these kind of comments. I predicted a draw, but Nigeria was amazing. Amazing. Honestly, great to see. Look, the ball hit Ajayi's thigh before it hit his hand. So I think it's fair not to give those as penalties. Yes, sometimes seen them wrongly given, like that silly ref that gave Osai that penalty for Tunisia against Osai. After Osai had played his heart out and was amazing. That was so annoying to see. But you know what? It is what it is. Nigeria played like old Chelsea. I'm not sure that Chelsea was scoring. Okay, to be fair, 2005, when you won the league, you scored a lot of goals and you only considered 15 goals. So I get the reference as well. Shout out to you for that comment as well. Adex says, Alex Obi's a KDB. Spot on. Alex Iniesta, it will be. It could be a problem in Didi being out. I don't want to minimize this, and his work is very, very important. I don't want to make it seem like Didi missing the game is something to just gloss over. But I was very impressed by Onyedika. And you guys know on this channel, I'm a professional Onyedika glazer. Pause. I love that guy's football so much, man. I met them on the way to the game, by the way. When they're coming out of the hotel, and I was able to shake all their hands. I said, Onyedika, get me lit. Honestly, I'm buzzing, man. Because of you guys, I decided to come here, and I'm just so grateful for everything that's coming our way, man. Thank you guys so much. Yes, the AOL guys remember. Exactly. It still exists. So fantastic. Okay, let me get to the people. I thank you so much. T Vanguard, thank you so much. This comment warms my heart. Hey, Oli, you repped us well on Fans Drive. I watched you on Okpe. You should consider adding such interviews to your production in front of the stadium before a match and after the match. You're right. And someone has also told me this. The only problem is almost if you see the equipments that Fans Tribe have and the way they carry their gear, I can do it again. But remember, I made a mistake of not getting a press pass for this AFCON. I will never make that mistake again. But we'll definitely get to a place where with these tournaments, we also would able to interview people. And it doesn't even have to be like super serious. We can even just get, a tripod with a camera and get a microphone and see what we could do. But I can't remember where one of the accessories for this mic, I can't find it. So, you pack too much accessories. I have a camera bag now. Shout out to you guys. This is how I'm trying to professionalize the stream for everybody. I have camera bag, I have my lights, everything. You guys make it all worth it. So we must invest and bring you the content for sure. Thank you so much. And I will do my best, see what I can do about that. Maybe I'll speak to some people before the game against Morocco as well, as long as there's not as much traffic. Because my one drawback in Marrakech is, oh my God, the traffic getting to the stadium. Sort it out. I don't think we'll have such problems in the capital in Rabat, but we shall see. Shout out to you, Timmy from Ontario. Shout out to you, man. You're always on point. I'll wait for you here until I spotted you on Football Fans Tribe. Yeah, man. Shout out to the guys, man. They were unbelievable. Shout out to the team. Dubai in DC. Shout out to you, man. God bless you for the super chat. May your cup never run dry. You're blessed, and as you're supporting us, same way God will come through for you and support you in Jesus' name. Love your Super Eagles coverage. Get the ship. We go build relationship. Seriously, serious relationship. If you're going to beat Congo, do you think you were going to beat Congo if you faced us? I think that's a silly question to ask when you've just watched what Nigeria have done to all these teams. Like, do not be deceived because you beat us on penalties at our worst moments. This AFCON is the first time Eric Shaw has had a moment to really sit down with the team and imbibe his ideas properly. He's been signed since January, but you're playing five days here or there. Coming to Uyo, somebody's late for camp. Oh, they played 2 days here. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Congo, please, I like how they knock you out because with all due respect, you have to know your level on the totem pole of African football. You just watch Nigeria put that performance over Algeria. The same Algeria that beat you. Nigeria has been the best in this tournament. Don't think because we are being humble that we don't know our place in this hierarchy. Super Eagles have the most medals in AFCON history, 16. You guys have no medal in. I think you have maybe 4 medals in your history. You've not won an AFCON in 50 years. Please don't have you heard small yansh they shake before? Go on, I know you people are francophones. Maybe I know hearing our music too much, but small yansh they shake. Please, I know because you beat us on penalties now. Fistimaele played. We played 120 minutes. All of a sudden, Congo. When does this one start? Like I said on one of the preview shows, do you know that some Congolese guy was trying to explain AFCON heritage to me, to us Nigerians? So, with all due respect, my bro, and just sit back and watch the greatness. And hopefully you can beat Jamaica if you make it. But make no mistake, if this FIFA thing should cut, we will go to World Cup and represent Africa well. And I'm sure you know that CAF and FIFA would rather the Super Eagles of Nigeria with this Nike drip go to the World Cup than you. So it is what it is. God bless. I watch the team anyway. Shout out to you, James. Oh my God, this is such a heartwarming comment. Actually, I want to say a big thank you, and I'm sending my hugs to all the players, and really so much kudos to Eric Shell. You are a blessing to Nigeria. More grease to your elbows. Wow, that's made my day. Thank you so much. God bless you. Wow. That is amazing to see. And he says, more grease to your elbows. You're doing a great work at Igbadi your show for real. Thank you so much. Like, that is beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you, James Distad. Odogu says, you're right. Our call pass to you will be, then it will be to Bruno. Yeah. Like I said, we try and do the analysis for you guys so we don't make mistakes. So I know I checked that one out. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. And let me get the callers on to give their thoughts. I'll start with Denon. So he's been on for a while, man. I'm so sorry, my brother. Please forgive me. I can see everybody in the background. Forgive me. But I know you forgive me because today is Super Eagles Joy Day. So everybody should be feeling good. So forgive me, guys. Much love. Bespoke said, Nasi finish the word, dear Congo. Thank you. Well said. Nasi finish. I'm telling you. Shout out to you, 360 billionaires. Olu, keep up the good work. Watch all the way from Australia. Australians, man. I love that there's so many of you guys on here, man. Like, I don't know if I said earlier, but I lived in Australia for a year, so it has a special place in my heart. Everybody there is happy because of the sunshine, I'm telling you. Although there are not that many black people, but in terms of joy, they're very happy over there, man. Everyone's friendly. All right, Denon, so let me get you on. Like I said, guys, we've got, so that we can make it, we've got 5 guys. It's 1 a.m. over here, so I want to start entering club in 30 minutes. So if we do, because me, I want to celebrate. I had Rema is in Marrakech. I want to go and I just want to have fun, me, Let's go and celebrate. So we give everybody 3 minutes. If we give all five talkers 3 minutes, that's 15 minutes. And we'll wrap up at 1:15 and give our final thoughts. But just before, Olumide Adigbite says to bring back the culture of good football, especially in our leagues, the government needs to fix our stadiums, Surulere and the rest. You are absolutely spot on, sir. In fact, this is one of the things I agreed with Mr. Gusau in his interview that I dissected a few weeks ago. If you've not seen that video, at the end of the day, he's at the mercy of the state governors because you need the state to build stadiums. But unfortunately, we've not reached the stage where our state governors are thinking well enough or as ambitious enough about what we need to do to our stadiums. I think it's an absolute disgrace. We don't have a great stadium in Lagos. It's an absolute shambles. But we'll visit this one another day. Let's focus on Morocco's good pitches and giving us joy, and we take it from there. Charles says 2 more wins, just two. One game at a time, my brother. One game at a time. One game at a time, my bro. Let's just even dissect Morocco. But make no mistake, if we beat Morocco, I know the Super Eagles are not going to two AFCON finals and losing two. That's all I'll say. So we move. And Charles says, I'm glad Eric Shell redeemed himself. I remember by the last time this AFCON, he was a meme. Exactly. That was really, really funny, it must be said. I've been talking so long, my light has gone off. Forgive me. Oh. Hey, let me change the battery real quick. We must keep the quality control going. These are the things I say you don't see behind the scenes. Give me the lights now. Just give me the lights. Just give me the lights. Just give me the lights and I pass the draw. Hey, Super Eagles, give me some love. We are going to Rabat to win the cup. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. I'm back. I'm glad I'm sure redeemed himself. I remember by the last time in AFCON he was a meme. Look, ain't nobody memeing Mr. Monsieur Shell. I'll tell you that now. Monsieur, big man, big ass bed. I love him so much now. The guy's so humble. Just just don't need to talk about bad habits, but let's just say the guy knows how to keep to himself and really decongest and not worry about distractions of the press. Love from Houston, Texas. I can't wait to visit there one day. I've heard everybody lives well over there. People have space in your house. So we'll go there. Obasi, I need you to wake up. My guy. I need you to wake up. I can see everybody now. Okay, then also, love, my friend. Thanks
Hello,
for
my
joining the
brother.
channel.
Thanks for
Sorry
having
for the
me.
wait. Please forgive me, my bro. All right, hit me.
Man, I've really enjoyed your work, my brother. You've
Thank you
been
so
doing
much.
amazingly here, as much as Smith Lai and IoT. Today's game was a testament to what I said the very first time on the day one of Nigeria versus Tanzania. This tournament is a tournament of discovery. We're on a
Mm,
journey.
mm,
Every game is a discovery. And the person wielding this discovery is Eric Chell.
I agree.
Has discovered something very unique about Nigerian football. There was something great Sando Lise said: give energy to the ball, don't overrun yourself. That is what I am seeing in this team. They are not running with the ball as much. The ball is being moved with intent
I
to
agree. I
get
agree.
productivity. And you see what Iwobi is doing with the ball with that intent.
It's
I'm
magical.
amazed that Nigeria is playing this way. Even the grace of 94 were not as decisive in moving the ball as this team is moving the ball. And when it comes to the yellow card about with Ndidi, I think the NFF should do the due diligence to very much appeal that yellow card. If Ndidi is not there, okay, we are okay. The reason I would say we are okay is because Onyedeka playing a double pivot of Onyedeka with
Oyeka.
Iwobi. Oh my, oh my. You have two players that has great range of passing with Onyeka sitting behind them.
Mm,
Is going to get interesting.
I like that.
And
I like that.
I said the joker in this team. And if you go back to all the goals Nigeria has scored, this guy has managed to be extremely smart and hiding behind most of the goals we've scored. Akko Adams, stop hiding. Stop hiding. This guy has had a hand in most of the starting point of the goals we have scored because he is a roaming striker. Not
And
only
he
that, he's
presses from the front, and he
a
presses very well.
exactly. He is a roaming striker, and his ability to roam makes it extremely difficult to mark with Osimhen. Because if you pay attention to Osimhen, he opens room for Ako Adams. You pay attention to both of them. Who will get the pass? Lookman. And he will get the pass in a position that the defender in front of him is very vulnerable. And Lookman is not very much sparing any opposition. When he gets that ball in the box, I just feel like it's gonna end up is either the goalkeeper makes a save or the ball is inside the net. Today,
Honestly,
Algeria should be very, very, very glad that they lost by 2-0. This game
I'm
should have
telling you.
been 5-0.
I'm telling you.
And
Nah, honestly,
I like the spirit in the team. I like the spirit in the team. Eric Chell, keep the same mentality. Don't go into the game against Morocco with an intent to let them high press you. Be the high presser.
also, I
Be
like what
the
you said about their composure. Do you know that, guys? You've seen all the videos of the Super Eagles in the dressing room celebrating loudly and enjoying themselves. But you know that when I saw them at the hotel coming in, there was a measured calmness again. Like, okay, the job is not finished. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, they're thanking everybody, they're happy, or they take pictures, but they didn't spend too long in the lobby. They're probably hungry and waiting for their food fair. But we've seen against Tanzania or maybe the earlier games, there's a bit more excitement when they're coming back to the hotel. We're playing music. It's just that the fans that were gingering, but I thought there was a calmness about them approach and the way they were moving that made me feel pretty good that okay, these guys are really not. It's giving jobs not finished mentality, you know.
exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I think that is amazing.
And
Um,
we have a coach that has a point to prove.
yes,
Eric Chell is not taking any chances. He's keeping these guys in line and focused. That is very important in this game. This team is growing and they are growing with every game. A
nah, you're
lot of,
totally right.
we beat Mozambique 4-0, but Mozambique, like I said, in relation to Algeria, Mozambique should also be very glad that they lost just by 4-0 because that game should have easily been 7 or 8.
I agree.
If
All
this
right,
team
so
starts converting all the chances they have, if they get that gear on, I hope they get it against Morocco and in the final. I will not be surprised they will finish the whole knockout stage without conceding a goal.
I would love to see that. But then also, I want to thank you so much for your great thoughts. Honestly, I can tell that you know your stuff well, and you really like even what you're saying about Akko being able to unlock Osime. That's something I even spoke to a few of the journalists out here as well about, and we have to say that we're looking very good. Just lastly for me before I let you go, just give me your score prediction for Wednesday's game, and be sure to check out the preview.
I believe the Wednesday game will end 2-0 in favor of Nigeria.
Amen. From your mouth to God's
Amen.
ears. I want to say a big, big thank you. Forgive me for trying to rush everybody. It's because be safe. Let me go on. Let's go celebrate. Everybody celebrate the way you want, celebrate the way you like. But I want to say a big, big thank you to you, then also. I hope you're able
Thank
to
you,
join
my
us in the
brother.
future. And I love your analysis a lot. So thank you so much. God bless. And
Thank
enjoy the
you.
win. Celebrate how you want to celebrate, my brother.
Oh,
It's a good
absolutely.
day.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful day.
Absolutely. Much love. Yeah. Have a
Much love
wonderful
to
rest
you,
of the day
bro.
or night, wherever you are.
All right. All
Oh,
right.
actually, where are you? Where are you, Denon? So, lastly,
I'm in California.
Wow. Don't worry. I need to come visit. Don't worry. One of these days. One of these days. Much love, yeah, brother.
Much love,
Take
my
it easy.
brother.
See you soon. By the way, I just want to first shout out this senior of senior human beings. This is the biggest super chat I've ever received in my life. Ayodele Fakayode. Fact is, as if we'll even pray for you quickly. God is good. Thank you so much, Ayodele. May everything you want in this life come to pass. Everything you desire come to pass in the mighty name of Jesus. Anything you want, you will never lack. Whether it's a financial, personal, mental, career-wise, it will come your way in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. God bless you. Wow, $50. Wow. I might just leave that on the channel for the next 1 minute. Because wow, that is unbelievable. Thank you so much. God bless you so much. And honestly, I am wowed. Thank you so much. God bless you. Okay, my people. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna keep this shorter because I said we have to go and celebrate and drink. I just want to have fun. I mean, and sing. We just want to have fun. Obasi, are you with me? I'm even going to stop interjecting and just let our people talk. So 3 minutes. The floor is all yours, Obasi. Thank you for your patience for waiting, and let's have you.
Hi, Olu, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
All
Congratulations to
right.
us. I hope you're
Yeah.
feeling good. Let me know where you're calling from. Give me all your thoughts, and of course, let me know your prediction for Wednesday's game.
All right. I'm calling from Lincoln in the United Kingdom.
Oh, awesome!
And
One of my friends went
yeah,
to uni there. Amazing.
yeah. It's a vibrant small town, but it's called a city as well.
Thanks for
All
joining us.
right. All right. So I was actually scared when I heard that we're playing Algeria. I was the one that commented in your pre-watch show today,
Earlier,
and
yeah.
I was worried. I was worried because the game Algeria played previously, all the games they've been free flowing, free scoring, but today was a masterclass. I've not seen Super Eagles humiliate a tier one nation the way we did to Algeria. I've not seen that before in a long, long time. The first half, we had more than 60% of the possession. To be precise, I think 67% possession. It's against Algeria's 33.
Wow.
So it was a masterclass in every respect. And now you can see the hunger in the faces of Bright Osai Samuel and Bruno Yemechi. They took their jobs really
Bro,
seriously. And it
bro.
took it took more than 70 minutes for Algeria to have a shot on target. You know why I was worried yesterday was when I saw the game between Morocco
Cameroon.
and Cameroon. The way Morocco brushed off Cameroon, Cameroon didn't see the ball almost at all.
Honestly.
So I was really worried that Algeria is going to bring the same Morocco vibes to the game. So, but the way we dispatched them today, it was really belt to bomb. It was like a whooping.
Honestly.
It was like a real
Honestly.
whooping. Everybody was on their A game, and it was really good to see. That second goal was very rude of Akwa Adams. Do you know the keeper's father was there in the stadium? The goalkeeper's father was there, and he maltreated his son so badly in front of him.
That was a good one, Obasi.
Mine, no mine. Can you imagine that? In
That
fact,
was
let
a
me
good one, yeah.
let me keep it short. I know you want to go and celebrate. So, but these are my thoughts. You also talked about the prediction, Morocco and Super
Please.
Eagles. I think 2-1. We'll probably go 2-0 up, but that game is going to be very tough because we are playing Morocco, we are playing against the ref, we are playing against VAR, and we are
Yep.
playing against the crowd.
North Africa.
So we are playing against four opponents. So it's only God that will help us that day.
But we're looking like if there's a team that can handle it, it just may be the Super Eagles. And like I said, I like the fact they're in first, they're calm, they're looking focused on the task at hand, and they're saying all the right things and also showing all the right things. So long may it continue. I want to say big thank you for taking the time to join us. Much love from Lincoln. If you're ever in London, come say hello. You know, when we're watching Nigeria one of these days. And God bless you. And I hope you'll be able to join us for a post-match celebratory review on Wednesday from Rabat. I'm not sure where I'll be or where I'll be staying, but you guys
Yeah,
think it's worth it. So I want to say a big, big thank you to everybody and to
yeah,
you.
hopefully.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much. Have a wonderful
Thank
night.
all right, thank you. Bye.
Much love. Okay, Prof. Matsland, thanks for your patience, guys. Honestly, I really apologize. Like, I know Lou Rambler. I can talk. So I'll give everybody their 3 minutes. We've got our final three callers, and then I'll go through the final comments and go and ginger. Welcome to the show. So, like I said, so I don't interrupt. You let us know where you're calling from. Let us know your thoughts and how joyful you're feeling, and all. I'm sure it's positive vibes anyway. And then finally, give us your prediction for the game against Morocco on Wednesday night in Rabat. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning
Oh
from
wow, morning.
Nigeria. I'm actually speaking from Lagos, Nigeria.
Fantastic. The home is
I think
still.
I'm kind of like interjecting between Lagos and Ogun State because where I am is a little bit tweaking out of Lagos into Ogun State, but all the same. Yes. So, okay, a quick one. I have to say that I don't know where to start from, but man, it was an awesome performance. If I would say champagne football was at its best,
I like that word.
if I would say the football that Real Madrid plays under Xabi Alonso, when Madrid is always Madrid, that's what Nigeria showed. Even when the ball is lost, within a minute they recover. That is exactly what I saw. And I have to say this. I think a lot of Nigerians, we Nigerians, although I was not really among those that criticized Eric Chell's appointment because I've watched him manage Mali, who in football terms, in terms of the caliber of players that Eric Chell managed compared to the Nigerian team, you would agree with me that the
They punched
Nigerian
above their weight.
players are way ahead of the Malian team.
Oh, 100. That's not too late.
But the way Eric Chell managed those players, I remember there were one or two players, new faces he gave opportunities. They are like teenagers, and they did so well in the AFCON in Cote d'Ivoire. Now, of course, they got to the quarterfinals, which was a massive achievement for him, even though he got so unlucky against the host nation. Now, coming to the Nigerian team, he came in January. Everybody was like, who's this person? Which is normal. Eric Chell kept to his word that you are going to see attacking football, and that is what he has done. Up till now, this is 1 year and few days to his job. He has not lost a competitive match.
You're right. In 90 minutes, sure.
Because I'm trying to remember the last coach, be it foreign or local, that spent a year with the Nigerian national team and did not lose a competitive match. I'm trying to remember the last person to do that.
And also,
when he came to Nigeria, he had lost a competitive match to Cameroon within a year. Manfred Hona in the 70s. I think Otto Gloria is the closest person to Eric Chell, probably, because I remember he came in. So I'm just trying to make everyone to understand that.
I appreciate this. Bro, just let me wrap up.
Anyway, so the thing is, not too much to say, but fantastic. But one Bali, I'm glad with his composure today. Especially that his throwings. I mean, I was amazed. But well done to him. Well done to him for organized defense and everything. Now, another big test, Morocco.
The biggest.
Well, the last time we played the host nation was in semi-final in 2004. Yeah, we know what happened there.
That's true. That's good context. I appreciate that. I'm going to use that.
Sir?
I said that's
Oh,
very
yeah,
good context. I'm going to use that.
yeah. So but I know that this will be a different ball game. So for me, I'm making a bold prediction. I see with the way we played tonight today against Algeria, I expect a repeat of this against Morocco. Bearing no matter even with the fans in Rabat and the VAR and everything, I expect a better performance. Because I've noticed that from the first game till the quarterfinal game, we always improve. So this semifinal game, I'm expecting a better one. So Morocco nil, Nigeria 2.
I love that. From your mouth to God's ears. And I know I can tell you know your football, so thank you so much for your comment. Sorry for me ending it abruptly. I'm just trying to my friends are waiting for me. I'm trying to just do a lot of things.
No problem.
Tonight, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch the channel, supporting. I really appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday. And by God's grace, we'll be celebrating the Moroccan as you just predicted.
Definitely. Thank you so much, sir.
Appreciate you.
Yes.
Amotu, I'm so sorry for how long you waited, my bro. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to pay for the sins of everybody. We'll be strict on our 3 minutes. But remember where you're from, your thoughts, and your predictions for Wednesday's game. Starting literally in 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
How far now? You can hear me?
I did. I can hear you very well, man. Thanks for joining the show.
Yeah, I'm coming from Lagos, so
much love.
Well, it was a nice game, Sha. They played well. They tried. I did expect the team to win this match because of two main reasons. I see everybody online supporting Osimhen, fine, but the guy almost killed the tournament. So forget about that. About contract and NFF, because me, I'm big on like the mental aspect of the game. And if you're going into tournament football, you don't need anything distracting the team. And these two things were major distractions, but the boys have shown that they can rise above it. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I'm pretty confident we can go for ball. Another thing Nigerians need to know is football. We can play the best football and still lose, but nobody's praying for that. So because now, if any bad thing happens, everybody will crash out on the team. So
you can also play your best. You can also play the best football and win, like Algeria.
Exactly. So it's football. Calm down. I'm confident to win. Now, because I have 3 minutes, the people I want to use this platform to talk to, then go tell all those people, calm down. These players don't need your money. They should just calm down. Boa said his net worth is 1 billion. If you want to motivate the team, give them like 300 million. There's no need for giving us $1 million. The players don't need money. They should use the money and build stadium. They should use the money. Exactly. Don't all that stuff. Trying to buy goodwill. Don't make the tournament about yourself. Allow the players play against Morocco.
They should sponsor and build a training facility, like the things that we can actually tangibly use.
Thank you very much. Like, just keep quiet. The players don't need your money. They are all good. They are all good.
I like that point.
This thing, yeah, against Morocco. I was watching the match outside. And we're talking. I told my guys, whoever wins this quarterfinals between Nigeria, Algeria, and this thing,
Morocco,
Senegal, Mali. Obviously, Senegal. My own in that side of the bracket, Senegal is reaching the finals to me. So in my mind was whoever wins between Algeria and Nigeria is going to meet Senegal, because in terms of what I'm seeing, these are the best two teams. Senegal and Nigeria, or Algeria, with Nigeria has proven to be way better than Algeria. Morocco, they're just, if you watch the tournament, they've not really gotten themselves yet. So I'd say my match prediction, it would be tough, but we would win. So I'd say 1-0 to Nigeria. Nigeria should win 1-0. Now against Senegal, let's not jump the gun, but those guys, they go match us. Defense, attack, keeper, midfield, fire for fire. Black African for Black Africa, West Africa for West Africa. So
Diaspora talent
Senegal
for
are
diaspora talent too.
Senegal are ready. That final will be an ultimate final. I'm pretty sure we'll make it. So the boys should
Amen.
just come. And another thing, they should stay off social media because Nigerians are beginning to say weird stuff.
Overpraise them.
Exactly.
Overpraise them.
They are beginning to say weird stuff. So I mean,
No,
their
but what
mentals
I
are
would
in
say
check.
from being here is like they seem like they have a measured middle ground. Like they're aware of social media, they watch stuff, but you can tell they don't let it distract them too much. And I think that's one of the best credits we'll give Eric Shell. He seems like he's very good at removing distractions. So fingers crossed, man.
Yeah, so might not take up too much of your time. The boys should just keep their head down, job's not done, and hopefully we make it, man. Thanks.
And I love your analysis, Amoto. I'm so sorry for
Yeah.
3 minutes. I made it 4,
Yeah,
but I
so-
promise we'll have you again and you give us some more.
Nah,
of
I know
this.
well, I know well.
Hopefully Wednesday to praise and celebrate, getting to this final.
I swear,
Then
I'm
we'll worry about
we
Senegal.
go turn up for Lagos that Wednesday.
We must. That's the only thing I've not heard today. I've heard money constant, so I need to hear it somewhere.
No,
Oh, ginger me properly. But God bless you. Thank you so much for supporting.
yeah, no, safe, brother,
And see
safe.
you soon, man. Much love,
Yeah.
man. Much respect. Okay, David. Before I get David on, let me go to the comments because I love to give the people, let them know. So Michael says, I love the way we dominated technically gifted players. What makes it better is Algeria's goalkeeper did not concede until he met the giants of Africa. I'm now confident with the lads. Honestly, I love that comment so much. Pottery by Tolu said, I'm getting so addicted to your channel. I ran to your channel after 2-0 lead. Thought you were live. Wow. Thank you so much. What a beautiful comment. That's amazing. T Vanguard says, most of us don't know how to post a super chat. Leave us a guideline, please. Shout out from South Africa. Shout out to you, South Africa. So basically, to do a super chat, before you post a comment, you have the option to click on, there should be like a dot to the right-hand side that will show like a $sign. And you could click on that and just press super chat. And you could pick whatever amount you want. And you still give a comment, but your comment is just highlighted a bit better, It's just highlighted a bit better. So that's basically what a super chat is. And I'm able to see them in better color on the live stream. So I'm able to highlight it better. And it's a way for you to support the channel, what we do as well. And if you're just happy or feeling positive about the country. I know sometimes you must have already set up like your payment card details on Google, I think. Because I've sent a few super chats to people around. But I'll try to find something on the guidelines that makes it easier to be understood as well. I love this from Michael. I also need to add our front line, which is unbelievable. We need to focus on tactically dominate Morocco, which is not far off. We need to complete his strength. We must not concede early. Also, before I get David on, I'll just get my brother to say like a 1-minute summary on how he's feeling about the game. But literally, let me just go through the comments quickly. These guys are balling out in AFCON. I haven't seen this type of fluid attacking football since the 90s. I'm telling you. Much love from DC. Now, that is a place I've been to and I loved going there. Shout out to DC. Shout out to the Nigerians in DC. Unfortunately, DC has great memories for me, but it's also the place I went to watch Arsenal lose to Aston Villa that year that we bottled the league to Man City by 1 point. So, but shout out to everybody in DC, man. I appreciate you for the comment as well. And I appreciate you, Michael, for saying you appreciate our work. Honestly, Nigerians were everywhere, man. Go forth and prosper. We love to see it. George says Super Falcons beat Morocco women, Super Falcons beat Morocco men. Amen. Amen. I'm gonna mention that on the preview as well. Thank you for that. Did we see any negative comments? I don't think we saw any negative comments, or maybe I've just ignored it, or the person has deleted. So we appreciate everybody. Who was negative? I hope you deleted whoever said that. Thank God I didn't see it. Oh wow. I like that you guys removed it. So everybody's backing whoever said something. I mean, backing us and defending us from somebody saying some negative stuff. I literally do not even remember. Maybe they deleted it. So shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. God bless Victor. Almost said Udumodu is performing at the fan zone in Rabat tomorrow if you're around. I need to hit up Odimodu, man. You know, obviously we're live stream colleagues, and shout out to his boy Abbas. So maybe if I get to Rabat early enough, I'll see him tomorrow. That would be nice. So God bless you all for the kind words. And Stanley said, God bless Victor. I will let David do a quick 3-minute section, and then Okwe will give his 1 minute. I'll let my brother end the show. I think that would be a nice way because everybody's been talking about how nice it's been that we've watched the games together. It's been amazing doing a bucket list experience with my twin brother as well. We don't take these things for granted, you know, so it's amazing. And thank you guys for talking up, for removing the bad energy away. I haven't even seen it. So amazing. All right, David, always positive and always right. So far, so good. Give us a nice 3 minutes combo to end, and then okay is gonna end the show for us today. How are you? How are you feeling? I'm sure excited.
Yeah, I'm feeling. Good evening, Olu.
Good evening, David. How are you?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm fantastic, thank you. All right, take me there, take me there.
Yeah, so I'm just going to keep it short and everything. First
Apologies on my
off,
restrictions. You know me normally, I don't
no
like
problem.
restrictions.
No problem. I'm going to keep it short. So, um, firstly, I want to shout out to Simo BK. Like I
Yes.
did the last time. Like I did
Yep.
last time. I want to shout out Simo BK
Yep.
because Simo BK is like one of the persons that caused the revolution in Nigerian football space that we are seeing now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want to shout out Simo BK. Now going into the game, there's a saying I usually hear. People say if you want to like boil a frog, when you put it inside water, you increase the heat like slowly. Then the frog would adjust until it's properly cooked. That's if you're cooking a frog alive. So basically my point is looking at Nigeria from like the start of our games in this AFCON, we made a few mistakes in the group stages, but when we met these people when we met Mozambique in the knockout stages, I from the game we played today, I saw that when like getting back our ball recoveries, we became faster in that because if you look at the if you look at the total gameplay today, the rate at which we recovered our balls were faster than the rate at which we started initially. I'm not saying we didn't start well, but it's just like a positive side I'm seeing towards like Eric Chell's form of play. It's like with each game we keep playing, we are getting better and better and better
Absolutely.
and better and
Yeah.
better and better
It's
and
almost
better.
like a club side that's developing in a season and they're figuring out their
Yeah,
tactics and
yeah.
like chemistry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I checked the table for the World Cup qualifiers. I believe Nigeria is going to go into the World Cup from this performance. There's nothing you want to tell me. FIFA cannot overlook this performance, cannot overlook this star-studded, star-class performance and see the
Tell
Super Eagles
you,
like, nah. I think the group it might be the group of Portugal. I think it's
Portugal, Colombia,
um
and I've forgotten the last team. I'll check for you, but continue, keep going.
yeah,
Because he
yeah.
said, I
So
checked it for hope.
yeah, yeah. So my point is from our backline today, who is coming in the Portugal attack? Who is coming in the Portugal attack that we cannot handle? Is it Ronaldo? Kavibasi will pin that guy down. Ronaldo will not see any like Bruno Fernandes. All those things he's doing in Manchester United that is feeling. Our backline, Bright Osai Samuel will pin that guy down. Only Bruno Imechi alone can handle all the Portugal attacking. So
Lord.
so from our gameplay today, I'm very happy and big ups to the Super Eagles. We played a very wonderful game today. And again, I also noticed something. The Algerians thought that Nigeria would still like try to use Lookman as an attacking option. Like Lookman will be putting in more goals this time around. But they were trying to pin their defense on
Man.
Lookman, but it didn't work out that way.
And he
Instead, we
left more
used
space for
Osimhen and
Akko. Yeah,
yes,
Akko
we
and
used
Osimhen.
Akor and Osimhen in this match today. So those are just basically my whole
Forgive me for rushing you, David. Like I always say, I
Ah, no,
appreciate your
no
thoughts
problem, no
and
problem, no
the
problem.
positivity always. What you even just highlighted about Lukman and then Akko and Osimhen is right, because like we said, Lukman usually would also be like almost a line between Iwobi and the attackers and the two strikers, but
Yeah,
because Iwobi was
yeah,
giving direct balls as well to Osimhen and Akko, or Bruno to the wing to cross in. So let's see, man. We won't worry too much about the World Cup. You're right. The group is Portugal, Colombia, and Uzbekistan. Look, I'm not
yeah.
banking on it, but if we get there, we'll take it. But let's focus on what's at hand. Give me your score prediction for Wednesday. And of course, everyone look out for the
Um,
preview on Monday.
um, basically, when's this game is going to be like? It's like the final before the final. Or let's just literally say it's the final for Moroccans.
Mm,
So let's it's going to be a real competitive game. Like the first caller said, we are playing against the crowd, VAR, referee, and
ref,
some
president,
crossover.
the crown prince will be there.
Yeah,
Everybody will be there.
yeah. So my prediction is going to be Nigeria 3, Morocco 2.
Mm, fair. A win is a win. And to be fair, you've
Yeah,
been spot on with a lot of your predictions so far in the tournament. So from your mouth to God's ears, David, don't worry, we'll do a proper one again after the Morocco game. I will not go anywhere. I beg, let me go and save my coin. But in this Marrakech today, we must go and have some fun. So I want to say a big thank you as always for always
yeah,
commenting, for always joining.
yeah,
I appreciate you all. God bless you so much. Have a wonderful evening. I hope you celebrate too and you bask in the win. And I'll see you on the next episode as usual.
yeah, yeah. Thank you very much.
Much love. Okay, so to end, okay, guys, you were saying is the what was it? What you were saying about the people promising them money? I don't think that was in terrible. He just meant like rather than them trying to say they'll give the players money who already have money, maybe they should try and be the private sector that helps the development of certain things we need as a national team, that we currently do not have. So, but I take the comments like everyone reads things differently. So, anyway, thanks for just keeping the energy positive, and amazing. Sphinx said this is a World Cup qualifiers, real man. And I'm like, if you're Nike and you're looking at if you're FIFA and you're looking at the way we're playing right now, you're definitely gonna want us to, be there. Nike will not complain, I'll tell you that. John Andrea said Nigeria beats Morocco for to come back from 0-2 down. uh, honestly, that would make my heart beat. But honestly, in knockout stages, your heart is always going to beat regardless. Because even when we're winning 2-0 in like the 87th minute, 85th minute, ask me why my heart was beating. I cannot tell you why or explain why, but it was. But anyway, we go. Oh wow, there was no negative Osimhen comments. Anyway, let's keep it positive. Like I said, I want to say a big thank to everybody who's joined the live stream as usual, both to our regular OGs, our new subscribers, our new friends in this community. Thank you for every like, thank you for every share, thank you for every subscription. You give me the energy and the pulse to keep doing this. Like I said, I'm gonna keep myself in Morocco and go to Rabat. It's been a great day from Fans Football Tribe to the Super Eagles winning well, watching our national team and watching meeting like so many important people, whether it's some players' parents or the NFF media officer who was lovely, shout out to Promise, or just a lot of people involved in the Super Eagles. And then to now have the endorphins of us winning and the dopamine. Wow, I feel so grateful and privileged, to be here. And you guys are the people that give us the energy to do this. So thank you so much. I will make sure we do look out for the vlog. It will probably come out not tomorrow, but maybe on Tuesday. But we'll also do a match preview. I'll probably record that on Monday because I'll be traveling to Sunday, and then it should be out for you Monday for sure before the game. It's been a privilege. It's been Super Eagles greatness. But as I said, we're gonna let Okweoke sign off with the final 1 minute thoughts on the game. Please remember when Nigeria Football Weekly on all channels. Shout out to everybody for all the comments on the fans tribe pages talking about how good we are and how eloquent we speak and the amount of analysis we do. It is much appreciated. And God bless you all. And I just want to say a big thank you. I never take this thing for granted. You guys are the fuel that pushes it. So God bless you. So, okay, I will sign off now and I will let my twin brother come. Actually, he'll sit down with me because he needs to have the mic. and sign off for us after the game. So, Okpe, take us home. You need to make sure you're seen. Your...
I'm trying to make sure I'm there.
Oh, come on, sit down.
No, I'm fine. All right. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining once again. We appreciate the love as always. I just want to say I've had a fantastic time here, enjoying the calf afcon, everything. It's been a pleasure to be here in Morocco. Unfortunately, I have to go back tomorrow, so it's going to be the last time that I'm here for the game. Maybe by God's grace I can make it back for the finals, but we never know.
By the grace of God.
We'll see. But I thought the game today was absolutely brilliant. Like Olo has told you, we're in the midst of the Algerian fans. It was fantastic to see their faces and have that football banter with them. We had to give them a bit of what we had to do.
Don't worry, you've seen the vlogs.
Yeah. So one more thing. Shout out to Super Eagles. They played absolutely fantastic today. They were dominant, and long may it continue. I think we've been better each and every game, and hopefully, that continues. So semi-final even better than this, and the final, by God's grace, even better than this.
Amen. Amen. Who was your player of the game?
My player of the game. You know what? It's very easy for me to give it to Osimhen with the goal and the assist, but Iwobi's performance in midfield today was actually immense. The passes this guy was making, you're like, wow. You know what? How did you even see that? How did you even see that pass? So you know what? I would give it to Iwobi, and it might be a shared one, Iwobi and Osimhen, because to be fair,
Bright to be safe, and fight for Bright to.
Bright was immense.
Right.
Oyemechi to lock down that other flag too. So it was a complete team performance.
And since you're going back to London tomorrow, give us your score prediction for the Wednesday game.
My score prediction, I think it will be a very, very tight game. I think it will be 2-1 to Nigeria, and I actually think that might come after extra time. So that's what I would predict.
Scored by
Osimhen to score 2 and to get to equal Yakini's record, and then hopefully he's going to then break it in the final.
Amen.
But yeah, I just wanted to say shout out to the Football Fans Tribe. It was a pleasure having the interview with you and interacting with you guys. Thank you for having us on there and showing us love the same way we try to show you love. And we just want to thank you all. Thank you to all the players that have been very nice with their time and just being able to have a conversation here and there. Monsieur Shell, respect. And I also actually had an interview with a Algerian journalist, MLK Foots. He's on TikTok. He's aspiring to do the same thing, but obviously in the francophone speaking region. And I had to do the interview in English, but it was lovely to meet all of you and to have a great time at the AFCON. Up Super Eagles, and here we go.
Oh shit. All right, guys, that's the end of the stream. It's been a long one. Still going for over 2 hours. I want to say a big thank you to everybody. Appreciate all the support, all the love, everything. Remember, we'll have a vlog coming out soon. Also, look out for the preview, the big one. The Giants of Africa, Super Eagles versus the hosts, Morocco, looking for their first title in 50 years. Look, I won't lie to you guys. We're confident. We're looking good. So let's get it cracking. Thanks for all the support. I'll see you on the next episode of the show. Much love to everybody. And Nigeria, remember, we're no small, big nation. So, guys, back the team as we keep going. And I'll see you on the next episode of the podcast. And thank you for all the love. Enjoy the day. Bask in it. Whether you're in Australia, whether you're in California or the way on the other side, whether you're in the middle hemisphere like us, in Marrakech, London, Lagos, Boboe, it's all love. Enjoy it. These things do not take these things for granted. Enjoy, guys, and much love to the Super Eagles for a fantastic performance. Peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of the podcast. Much love.